So, when we last left off our party, they had just gotten out of the Garden of Delights and had a bit of an argument after fleeing from some very, very powerful devils.
A bit of an argument, sure.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Yes. Then they three imps came up to them and offered help, but the party turned them down and decided to head into the city of Diz by themselves. And once they entered, they found out that they were being chased by the specters of Diz, who just really want to feel some sort of happiness. But doing so is very dangerous, so the party has been running for their lives. And this is where our story continues.
All right. All right, let's find work.
Okay, in panic mode. Still in panic mode.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't pop up my thing.
Also, Josh, you're the narrator. You don't judge us as the narrator.
Oh,
You judges us as DM. Who are you kidding?
Oh, hang on. I think my
Wait,
Zoom out.
and
All right, give us a second to adjust before you send us into our doom.
Yeah, because it's being a slow loading.
Man.
Those faces are still horrifying. No me gusta. Yo no quiero.
Everything's been into. Hey, everything. I spent a long time selecting these sound effects. All right.
All right. Okay. Okay. They're right behind us.
I'm gonna zoom out so I can find out where the twat we are.
We're roughly in the middle.
We are. Sorry.
Down to the right.
Down to the right.
Yeah, my thing's frozen now. Again, my computer is like full.
Why does your computer hate you?
Not sure.
Because apparently $200 buys a computer you guys can get in America for about $50.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Anyway,
Which is why I'm telling him to import.
Yeah, that sounds like you need to import, dude.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Anyways, so what are you going to do?
Well, it's not loaded on my end, so do not judge me for not being able to move my character for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. I get I can't tell if we should move forward. We could be running right into one of those things.
I say head north, and while we do that, run and knowledge. Plane.
Wait. Pause button. Wasn't up this direction a building, and we don't want to go into those.
Yeah, we don't. Okay.
In front of you is, and yes, this way is a building. This way is still the street.
Okay, to the street. All right. North then.
North.
In the meantime, Faye or Ravis, can you do a knowledge planes on the planes just on those things?
Faye's panicking too much to be of much use for a roll, but let me see what I can do.
All right.
Don't attack me while I'm trying to get to my thing.
Oh yeah,
That's
could
not
the
fair.
DM move Rose because Claire can't see yet?
Yeah, I can't see. I can't move my character.
Yeah.
Don't kill my character because I can't move her. That's a little unfair.
Okay.
And once again, I'm frozen, so.
You can move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Why
Why is it moving so bloody slow?
Okay, you got a 27 on that.
Rose is going to keep her usual.
Oh, sorry, Claire, you were saying?
I was going to say Rose is going to do her usual thing of keeping the back of the party.
All right.
Sounds good.
Actually, just in case we're attacked, maybe an extra boost for dexterity.
Faye rolled a knowledge plane to try to figure out what these things are.
Yeah, once I'm rolled down, I'm going to have Ravis at the back too, because I think Ravis is the safest out of all of you. Let's be fair. I think Ravis is so unused to hugs that he'd probably break his arms if he tried.
Okay.
Well, Rose's natural inclination is to be the caboose of the party. She's always done that since the beginning.
All right. What did the plane?
So, knowledge the planes. You do know that these are spirits, and yes, you do know that if they touch you, they're probably going to. It's really, really going to be. You're going to have a very, very bad day.
Gotcha.
Stop moving so much, you guys. We're all trying to keep up right now. Some of us are loading slow.
Yeah, we're waiting for Ravis and Rose to catch up.
Okay.
Let's wait for everybody to
sorry. I was trying to make the roll. I'm sorry. I can't do two things.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just slow down.
We're waiting.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll wait for you guys.
By the way, I'm out of character when I say that because right now Amber's petrified. She's moving, but she's petrified.
I can see myself, but I can't see everything else around me yet. So if I run into something, give me a little bit of mercy on that.
Yep, no problem.
Okay.
No problem.
Well, DM's got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Looks like there's a goal to the right. Can we walk around?
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh, they're coming!
Okay.
We got one on front on either side.
Hang on. I got this. Casting a spell. 1 second.
These are
we got
these
Obscuring mist.
We got a bunch of these in both rooms.
Obscuring mist and over here.
Obscuring mist.
Guys.
And that's my spell for the day.
I was gonna say we could do zone of invisibility again, but
No.
because we're all together.
All right. Well,
That's
well,
possible,
I'm
but I'm
just
not sure these things use their eyes. I think they might just sense life.
Fog surrounds you as illusion once created. Yeah, that would work.
Okay. Thank you.
Again, I'm not entirely sure these things use their eyes to see.
Okay. Okay. All right. North. Go north.
North, but there's a guy there.
We want to go this way.
Okay. Right. That is. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you for pointing that out. Okay. We're like at the edge.
We are at the edge by now, so.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Hang on. Let me just switch this way. Thank you.
Okay, hold on. I gotta
Okay, so
Another map.
Wait, now I have to find us again. Gosh darn
Okay.
it.
We're down to the left.
Yeah, we're probably on the left since we
Okay.
came out the right. There we are.
Okay. There we are.
All the way on the left.
Could all of you calm down? I said these things were dangerous. They're not pit fiends.
Well, we're just.
Why is Lucid on and off? Come on.
Apologies, Robus, but we're taking.
Oh, that's why.
if we're a little bit panicky right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't panic. That's gonna get you killed.
Okay, keep going right. Yep.
Also, out of character, I just need.
You can't begrudge them a survival instinct.
Keep going right. And
I can begrudge them getting themselves killed.
okay, well that's going on. Actually, I'm gonna roll a survival check.
That's starting to irritate Faye.
Okay, so survival.
Well, I haven't rolled yet.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where the heck I am again. There we are.
No,
Yeah, it still hasn't
I'm
loaded
not
for
letting
me.
you fly ahead. We don't know what these things will do to you. And I've already lost you. I've already almost lost you multiple times. I'm not taking that chance while we're in Bator.
Faye, can they fly?
Oh darn it! What happened? Hang on. I got kicked out of the game somehow.
Really? All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 2 seconds. Pause for a second, Josh.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Blippity blip. I think my mouse accidentally hit the back button because it fell onto my lap.
No. Okay.
Oops.
I rolled a 28 for survival.
28 in survival.
I'm not. No, there we go.
Please.
You're kind of. It's like you're walking around.
No, I can't hear anything.
Oh.
And
Hang
okay.
Come on, why you gotta do me like this, computer?
At the shoulder. They just want love and desire to feel warm.
There is no. Okay, I'm just gonna have to deal with the fact that there is no atmosphere for me now because it is not playing the sound for me at all.
Okay.
Aw.
Josh, you were saying about survival?
Well, with your survival check,
Or at least on the right path.
Which way?
on the right path to where? It's so you find it very strange that no matter where you go, which direction you take, you always think that you try and get to the center, but there's always, no matter where you go, it always seems to be the same distance away.
Wait a minute.
Great.
Wait a minute. I recognize that stone. We passed that the first time. Is this a maze?
Okay,
spell?
I fixed it. Good.
Wait, is this a maze spell?
Guys, hold on.
Maybe something of the sort. Yeah.
Hang on. If there's a thing going on, give me a second to bring my sheet back up. I'll roll Knowledge Arcana.
I saw it. It was moving.
On this side there, Owen.
Give me just a second.
Oh, that side.
This
Okay.
isn't fair.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, guys, we have some imps playing mind tricks with us.
Oh boy.
There
They're
we go.
hiding
I
around
finally
the
see myself.
corners. They're trying to lead us astray.
Hmm.
Are they the
So
same
it's
imps from
not-
that last time? The ones that said they needed help?
They
no,
wanted
no.
to help us.
Yeah.
Did my roll show up? I don't see it.
Yeah,
That's
it did.
31.
Kid,
Okay.
a knowledge arcana check. It's whatever's keeping you from reaching the Iron Tower. It's not magical.
Guys, we need to leave the city now.
Okay. Which I suggest go. Well, we tried.
We have to head back the way we came.
Go.
No, wait.
Uh,
This area shifts so that no matter where we go lost. Going back the other way will probably lead us in a completely different direction than where we came in the first place. I doubt this area obeys
moving
laws
right
of
there.
geography.
Oh,
Yeah,
Careful.
guys.
Oh, God!
Move.
okay.
Do not stop moving.
Amber, you might want to stay with the team.
Out of character question, Josh. I got an 18 on knowledge of the planes earlier.
Guys, we've been split.
Yeah, Josh. Question
Yes.
for you.
Yes.
I got an 18 on knowledge of the planes earlier.
Yeah, Garrett,
With-
I already said what needed to be said earlier. Were you listening?
No, I have a specific question that I was wanting to
Okay.
ask if my knowledge of planes would have been enough to tell me.
Okay.
Are these undead?
I thought they were spirits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are these undead?
No.
Not undead. Okay.
Okay.
Did we just lose half the? Wait, where's Owen?
We got separated.
There's
Yeah,
already these things blocking us.
Say it, Thurin.
Yes.
Would we be able to get out if we flew?
Knowledge planes. Give me a second.
Meantime, I think we should keep heading.
Knowledge planes, knowledge arcana, whatever you need.
Yeah, what did you learn from your last
All knowledge planes.
Good one, 31.
There's no reason you shouldn't be able to fly.
All right, then. If we need to get out, then I've only got one option.
Luckily,
Well,
both sides have something that can fly, so...
Yeah.
That's not what I'm going with.
Animal
Animal
shapes.
shapes.
I'm turning us into an unkindness.
A what?
A what?
A group of ravens.
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
cool.
Okay.
With the 14.
Owen, can Lucid fly here? Get
What?
Lucid over here.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, we got to turn Lucid into a bird, too.
No,
Lucid, what are you talking about?
but we need everyone to be within 30 feet of each other.
I'm just kidding.
Gotcha.
Yep. That'll connect the chain.
All right. So you've turned into crows.
Let
Ravens.
us book it out of here.
Yeah. I'm not used to flying.
All right. So when the spell envelops you and transforms your body, for some reason, like all of these strange instincts flood into your mind, and you suddenly are aware of like how to fly. It's like how to correctly move your tail, how to correctly angle your wings.
Whoa. Wow. Oh.
Oh, flight lessons in a millisecond. Perfect.
Yes, I read Animorphs too.
Holy cow, this is neat. Actually,
Well, as the raven flies then to our destination.
yes, actually, while I'm at it, I'll do a spot.
Are you?
Well, spot is find the iron. Was it the Iron Tower? You said, Josh.
Yeah.
Thank you. 27. Do I see anything?
Unfortunately, the Iron Tower, as you fly upwards, the Iron Tower seems to be covered in a thick layer of smoke and steam.
Huh.
No, we can't hear you.
Oop.
No, I'm afraid not.
Like, you know it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're talking, Ellie? We can't hear you.
Back.
No.
Back out and come back.
Boy, this is just
What's-
technical difficulties.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is.
I don't know why this area in particular.
This area in particular, yeah. Even last time, it was technical
That's
difficulties.
weird.
It's like all I want to do is make sure no one gets touched by one of those things. That's all I want to avoid.
Well, I've got that much, but I can't do much about the smoke and steam.
Yeah.
Um.
The road to hell is paved with technical difficulties. Yes, it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't. I mean, I'm a dragon, but I'm not a miracle.
Hello?
worker.
Well, let's
I'm
fly.
a dragon, not a miracle worker.
Can you hear me
Well,
now?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Yeah, I
There.
can hear it. Well,
I
Alright,
accidentally unplugged my headset and I
Okay,
guess
so
it's my
you can't-
default microphone.
Okay, so you can't see the you can't see the iron tower. What are you gonna do?
We should fly back to the entrance of the city then. If nothing else, we cannot be here or we're going to get enveloped by these specters.
I
Yeah.
can't keep casting that spell.
However, if we return back to the city and rest, you'll be able to replenish your spells. And, stop me if I'm wrong, but you, Father Lightbringer, and Faith Thurin all prepare your spells ahead of time, correct?
No,
well,
Faye doesn't.
Okay.
All right, but it would at least help a little bit.
And maybe we could at least come up with like a strategy or something. So
Yeah,
can
we
Exactly.
need to fall back. I could set up a secure shelter. We can rest and we can regroup.
This is by the way, Dallin is just like flying back and forth because this is fun. Whee! All right, yeah, let's fly out.
Okay, so you're flying up and out of the city?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so
We're going to get hit by a lightning bolt, aren't we?
Probably.
It's like, when has Josh ever shown mercy on us?
all right, so you land outside the city. Are you going to dispel the spell, or are you going to remain in Raven form?
Well, as tempting as that is, unfortunately, if we do intend to rest, Faithern's going to need to cast her spells.
Yes.
Yes, and Faith Thurin I do not believe has a natural spell fate.
That's just me. So, actually, technically, you guys can end it on your own sweet time.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah,
to
Rob-
pull myself out of this form.
Yeah, Ravis falls down, lands back in his drow form. I almost said human form.
Amber shakes it off.
Shake it off.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
All right, so you all managed to get out of Diz without getting touched by one of the spirits.
We also
That
didn't
whole
exactly
thing made
make
me
any
feel
headway.
dizzy.
Yeah.
So, what was the plan there, guys?
Hang on a second. I'm doing a thing
Have
right
good luck.
quick.
But now we got to come up with an actual plan.
Okay, so it feels like we're ever shifting, but it's not magically inclined.
Let's see.
I'm curious.
Let me give you a hint. You're rolling the wrong checks.
Oh, okay.
What checks we got?
I know, I'm like, what? Because I'm assuming this is all city slicker stuff, and Rose probably doesn't have anything that can help.
Not necessarily. Rose, Ivan, and actually any of the
Hang
magic
on, I'm
users
trying to
here.
get to the. Why do I keep on scrolling through the macros? Stop it.
Hold on, Ellie. He was saying something.
Sorry, I didn't even realize I was talking out loud.
You're good.
The magic users
what did you-
here.
Yeah.
I heard there are spells that can allow a person to find the correct direction to a location, even if they are lost. Would any of you have the ability to cast, or perhaps if we are regrouping for a second attempt, prepare a spell like that?
Actually, I have two spells that might be able to help us out. I have what's it called? The first one is kind of basic. It's called No Direction, where essentially we're able to find out which direction true north is and then figure out our path from there. But that's more like
that could actually be useful for giving us a center point of direction, especially if everything is shifting around us.
Yeah. And the other one is, well, I'm not sure if we're looking for something in particular. I also have Locate Creature, which allows us to go to a specific area or person we're looking for.
It would have to be it would have to be the whatever devil is the ruler of this realm.
Yes, could I was thinking maybe rather could make a knowledge of the planes check and determine to see if he knows enough about the rule of the realm to be able to give Ivan a good enough base to.
Yeah, because I've never seen the devil before, and I think I need a point of reference before I can locate a creature. So
Lucid has asked you, Ravis, do you know the name of the devil we're looking for?
Josh, do I?
Roll knowledge planes.
I swore we heard his name earlier.
I don't remember.
No, we did. We asked someone who's the name of the archdevil, and they said, I don't remember what the heck it was.
Yes, you remember. His name was Despater.
That's it.
Yeah, so he just says Despater. It is Despater. Why do you ask?
Well,
knowing the name can be a good starting point for spells like that. Names, faces, reputations.
He's asked you, is that a good enough starting point for you, Ivan?
Just the name. Let me check specifically what I need to know before I can locate something. Let me just.
Actually, if I recall, Owen Stone Divination might be.
Let's continue this in the cabin. I think we all need rest.
Yep,
that'd be good.
Oh, I didn't even notice the cabin was there.
It's like camouflage behind the rocks.
It says
it is made from the
It just the
inside.
Yeah, the shading of the map blends in so well.
I imagine the interior is like Flintstones right now.
It also was that my map loaded at the perfect time that when Amber typed dives into cabin, the cabin appeared for me on the map.
That is perfect. You can't do that. Okay, I'm trying to be silent the whole time. You just killed me.
All right, anyway.
I'm just imagining that's how Rose saw it, that Amber looks like she's diving straight at this thing of stone. It's like, what are you? Oh, it's the cabin.
Oh. Amber, no, you're going to hurt your... Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just she just hides under the bed. Nope.
Okay. So, all right. So how do you guys want to do this?
I feel like we should all sleep for the night so that we can get our spells back and set up a hero's feast and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Father Lightbringer, I believe you may be our best bet against these spirits. They're difficult to deal with, but I doubt they're particularly powerful. If you have any kind of barrier or warding spells, it should keep them at bay while we traverse through the city.
But they are not undead.
No. However, I'm sure a cleric has enough spells in his arsenal to deal with outsiders and undead.
Okay.
So, out of character translation, look through your spell selection. You probably have a lot of spells that could keep them at bay.
Okay, DM.
Not off the top of my head.
Whoa.
Okay, DM. I have a crazy idea.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll an escape artist check.
I have that. I just didn't think it would work in this situation.
Because I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, if we're going in like a similar loop, I wonder if this is. I'm gonna use that as I guess a knowledge base, but let's see what I get.
Escape artist for what?
Get using that knowledge to find the tower.
Essentially, if it's a maze, he's escaping the maze.
That's not what escape artist is used for, guys. That's a dexterity-based
It's like
skill.
to use to escape binding or such, right?
Darn. I thought I could use it for like general knowledge, but I guess not. Okay.
Nope. I had a feeling.
You cannot. It's like, if you were to do that, that would be a knowledge dungeoneering check.
That's my department. Hang on.
But no. Wait, you did that though. You did that when we first entered the city, and it wasn't. Yes, you rolled a knowledge dungeoneering. Josh said it's not a dungeon, and you both said it's not a dungeon. And remember, Rose made the quip. It's a city. What's the difference?
I remember that.
I'm sorry. It would be knowledge dungeoneering. Which knowledge would it be?
I hope it's not knowledge geography because we're sort of short around.
Well, I have some knowledge geography. Or is it knowledge local, maybe?
That would be knowledge, architecture, and engineering.
Architecture and engineering.
I have some engineering, but
Well,
not
architecture.
Well, they're both the same thing in 3.5, architecture and engineering.
Well,
And worst comes to worst, we can always,
owie.
just run base intelligence checks.
Owie.
Yeah, so,
Base only just... I'm going to act like I actually only just started learning engineering stuff through Simula's notes while I was in that dungeon for 2 months.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, mine's not much better.
It's intelligence +4, so
I am quite certain that
keep in mind that this is that knowledge. All knowledge is a trained skill, so you can't use it if you don't have points in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do have points in it.
Well, if you don't have ranks in it, but yes.
I do have ranks in it.
Okay, so in that case, that would just be a regular intelligence roll then. Okay.
Yeah, so I rolled. So
okay.
count that as like a base intelligence roll.
I'm so glad.
So let me. So let me try just regular.
I'm so glad I threw some points into this now.
Yeah, I have.
I
mean, I have points in it, but I don't think
What's
it'll
my
do
final
any good
score?
either.
6.
We're trying to butt heads. I
Right now.
love how everyone's trying to butt heads, trying to figure out how the city works.
Yep,
What's
I'm
a
even
good
worse.
thing we got-
Do you have points in it?
No.
Points in it,
Actually.
Amber?
I do.
Yeah.
That's odd.
Okay.
No, I don't think you have points in engineering.
No, you don't. No,
I
you need to have ranks, not points.
Yeah,
Wow.
ranks is what I mean.
I only
Okay.
got 3.
Pause button. Ari, you took to lose it a little too easily.
Okay.
I think she's been holding it back.
Okay.
Also, 16 on the
I'm
intelligence.
proud of you right now.
Aw.
Ivan, you're
Also,
not.
a 16 on the intelligence check. Sorry if that gets us anywhere.
Right.
Holy cow!
I'm making a point not to roll just because I feel like it would be immensely out of character for Rose to be the one to figure out how a city works.
Yeah.
Okay.
If Ivan found out, it would just kind of be like a joke. Like everyone would look at him awkwardly, like, "Where did that come from?"
Let's see.
We're all putting our heads together.
With your intelligence check, you realize, okay, if it's not magical, then it's probably going to be it's probably some sort of mechanical. That's preventing this.
Can I try again?
In that scenario,
Well, if it's mechanic, would it be ever? Well, then
Animation. Oh.
that's
Ouch.
Ooh.
Who casted
if
that?
is
Oh,
Owen.
ouch.
Ivan.
Well, you know what? Let's get all the ones out now. I'm fine with that.
That's a caster. That's a caster level check. That's just to overcome spell resistance.
oh okay.
Yeah, like I said, let's get the ones out now. I'm fine with it being now as opposed to in the middle of battle where it matters.
Okay, and yeah, it's like he passed his divination check. Similar to augury, but more powerful, divination spell can provide you a useful piece of advice in reply to a question. So, what is the question that you are going to ask?
How do we progress to our goal in the center of the city?
Drum roll.
That hurts my fingers.
Like he literally calls up
Oh, what
God.
a mark!
Sorry, everybody.
so leaving that in.
I'm using phone a friend. Sorry.
It's not like what the Cheshire Cat would actually do.
He absolutely would.
Yeah, I know.
Hello and
We're
welcome.
so leaving
to
that in.
Alara
We're
Crab.
so leaving that in.
Okay, I think I'd like to describe it as a
Ow!
Skype call.
Finn! Boo!
Okay, I should not drink any soda. It's making me
right.
giggle too loudly.
Boo.
I'm sorry.
No, you are not! Stop saying that! You keep doing it!
Keep doing it, Finn. I enjoy their suffering.
I don't want to make them suffer. I just want to be funny.
Make them suffer.
While you all were chatting away, Owen was trying to maintain concentration on his prayer.
I have an answer for everyone, but I don't think you're going to like it.
Right.
We're in hell. What are we expecting?
Yeah.
He wants us to ask for directions.
Great.
You
From those
mean
imps.
Why do I have a feeling that all three of them are Despater, just split apart?
Possibility.
That is not a stretch.
I'm holding Lucid's beak shut. Stop, Lucid.
So what Lucid said is actually
you know he can thought speak, right? Well, just to you, right?
Just to me.
So, do we really? We're gonna have to ask those imps for directions, aren't we? I'd much as I hate to say it, Amber.
Amber, if you've got something to say, please say it.
No, she's just going.
In common tongue, please, Amber.
I'm snuggling her. Don't worry, she's safe.
Amber, I'm the only one who can speak Draconic. You're gonna have to speak Common for everybody else.
Okay, I'm coming over here. Amber Hawthorne, I don't suppose you're entirely unable to talk because of fear, are you?
Back away. Oh, and I see. No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm staying where I am.
Lucid, be quiet.
I applaud your survival instinct, Jalarum.
If anyone has a survival instinct, it's Jalarum.
I'm just gonna stay behind Owen for safety reasons.
Hey, let me back over here so you have room.
Lucy got whipped.
Lucid, I told you to behave. So, I notice you still didn't speak, Amber. I'm going to take that as I'm correct.
Let me put it this way, Amber. If you don't complain now, you can't complain later.
So whatever you have to say, say it.
It's better we vent here than when we go back into the deadly city.
I'm backing away even further.
We're all friends here.
By the time we turn around, Jalenum's gonna have like an armored fort in the corner.
Of pillows.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
He's got like a little pillow. He's got like a little pillow for it.
Yeah.
Like he just rolls a nat 20
Let me
on
look
craft
at
check.
something right
It's like a battlements and everything.
Say, Ivan, I don't suppose you could play Song of the Sun for her, could you?
Absolutely. If it'll calm her nerves, I would be happy to. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna do that right now. Get the perform check. Hopefully it's good. It's a little cramped under this bed, but I'll do my best.
I thought they were sitting
Yeah,
on
that's what Rob's just thinking. Why did we bring this idiot along?
I do hope you didn't say that out loud.
Yeah, did you say that out loud?
He didn't.
Okay.
He didn't. He's just thinking right now. It's like, we are literally babysitting her. Can someone please explain to me why she's even here? I mean, dragon only gets you so far.
Again, is that internal or external?
Internal.
Okay, just
The
checking.
second that becomes external, you're going to have some people.
Yeah,
in your
exactly.
butt.
You're good. There
This shock is coming down with you in.
The amulet's coming off. The amulet would be coming off if she heard that.
Yep.
Actually, I just
playing
realized.
the song "Sun." That's the song of the sun. That should be calming Amber down.
Calm
So
down.
yes, that is a calm. That is pretty much the same effect of a calm emotions spell. So
I told you I would do it.
So, it depends entirely upon Amber whether or not she wants to. She wants the effect or not. Does she want the effect or no?
Yeah, she'll take the effect.
Okay, so sure.
Can Faye reach over and like pet Amber's head soothingly? It's kind of like a mom petting a kid's head to comfort them.
Oh.
Aw.
Yeah.
Come under here.
Okay, so
where am I supposed to fit?
Under the bed.
I repeat my question.
I don't know.
Rob, just a thing I figured.
Oh yeah. Thanks, sweetie. Let me see if I can try to do that.
Ravus just looks over at Jalaram and Jan just sees a look of just. It's as annoying. Ravus has just this permanent look of. It's the look that Owen always has right before he's about to start grabbing ears. It's just a look of, Lord, give me patience, because if you give me strength, I will strangle them.
So Amber and Rose are actually speaking in Draconic.
Okay.
Jalaram
in rubs his here a little bit out of anxiousness, but tells gives a head as Ravus, I think could you come over here for a second?
Ravus actually looks kind of relieved at that. Is it anything to get away from this nonsense?
You should be really glad.
Okay. There's some credence. I think there's some credence to the theory that those three imps were the Archduke, because if you recall, when I said to those three imps, thanks, but we'd rather talk to your Archduke, they didn't bat an eye.
You cut out the last word. What did you say?
I said they didn't bat an eye at my set. I didn't say that. When I mentioned no thanks, we'd rather talk to your Archduke. Duke, they didn't tremble in fear. That's one of the three psychological tempters of a devil. That's number 3 on their list. Demotion, oblivion, their Archduke, their immediate superior.
It could simply be a bluff. There are some people who he just gives a sideways glance at Amber, better at controlling their emotions than others. Still,
Rose looks over her shoulder at Ravus at that, but doesn't say anything.
Still, if your theory is correct, what do you propose that is done about it? If it is Despater, I doubt he'll reveal himself until he wants to.
Which is why I'm thinking, as much as I hate to do it, we need the imps to direct us, and if they succeed in giving us the right directions, then Despater will reveal his true form.
If you do turn out to be correct, then I would ask you to feign surprise when they go into Despater. If Despater thinks that we know less than we actually do, it could give us an edge. So do you try to be difficult?
I think I can do that. I mean, Tech, if you recall, on the first level of Batar, I tricked a bunch of was it fire devils, that red thing?
The one where we were protecting that spirit?
Yeah, we were protecting the soul. I think it was a fire devil.
Well, it was some sort of devil that was covered in chains.
Yeah. Chain devil.
Chain devil.
Yes, that was it.
They're known as chain devils.
Chain devil.
But anyway.
Oh my goodness.
But I like Gunsmoke. Well, I like No, was it Gunsmoke? No, Bonanza. That's the thing.
Wow.
Anyway,
Yeah, Bonanza. That's the theme. But it's something. But unfortunately, that's the only idea I have. And if it means talking to a bunch of imps, and I don't see.
If we do ask directions, we're going to need to ask very thoroughly, much as we did when we made the deal with Bale, exactly what they want in return.
Exactly.
Oh, is that
Is that
in
an actual
game?
knock in game at the door?
is that real life or is that fantasy?
That was a sound effect.
All right. Jalen puts his hand on quick striking at the ready.
Yep.
Let us sleep.
Are you gonna open the door?
Ravis actually, Ravis will open the door with one hand on his sword, ready to draw it. Actually, also, Josh, before anything happens, I'm going to have him shift into his aura, aura of perfect aura combat stance, just to have that ready for in case there's a fight.
Okay.
Yep. And opening the door.
Alright. You open the door and you see.
Oh, for bugger's sake!
Figured as much.
Oh, boy.
2,
3.
Ew.
They look up at you with curious eyes. We saw the whole thing, and it looks like you didn't have a good time. Our offer's still on the table.
We may be more interested. However, we wish to reconvene with you at a later date, perhaps tomorrow. Once we are rested, we may be more willing to discuss the matter.
Are you sure? It might be safer in the city, under the protection of the Spater, because you never know. Things are around here, and a tiny little wall isn't gonna stop them.
Would we have Despater's direct word that no harm would come to any of us while we are in his city?
We don't attempt to understand the magnificence of Despater, but like all archdevils and all devils in general, we really like mortals.
rolling sense motive.
As if that's
Yeah, seriously, this is like, ugh. Bad touch.
Nefarious purposes or telling the truth?
Flip a coin.
Okay.
I'll roll sense motive 2, just in case I get a higher roll.
Okay. You.
I'll go with the first.
Oh, that was
first
three of
one.
them.
Yeah, his is higher.
Okay. You both got a hunch that, yeah, these guys are you feel like they're not being entirely honest.
Let me get out.
But that's all you got.
Shock.
That's all you got is a hunch.
We will politely decline your offer for now.
So what are you so afraid of? It's all we are devils who are just vying for your souls. Oh yeah, we're entirely honest about that. But you all are so smart. Surely you would be able to outsmart us.
We politely decline your offer for now.
All right. But if you get your face smashed in by a pit fiend, don't come crying to us.
Lucid, they can't understand you, remember? I'm the
Yes,
only one who speaks your language.
Robert just turns his head and just glares at Lucid.
Lucid, get over here. Robus, we don't really have a choice. I'd rather, much as I hate to say it, I'd rather not face a pit fiend.
We do need their help. I was simply saying that we should rest first, recover, get our spells back, have this feast that seems to work once on all of us, and then we accept their directions.
Finn, can you put your mic a little higher, please?
Higher? Okay,
Sorry,
let me know
what?
if you guys can hear me.
Okay.
How's this?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Fine.
Good.
Hey, good.
You're saying?
Was it me or I? But I
Well,
thought...
no, you were. I think you were just finishing up and we were talking. I missed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Go for
all he said is like, yes, I understand. Take their directions, but let's wait until after we've rested and eaten first. And while we need the help getting through the city, staying at the city is probably going to put us in even more danger, considering we'd be at ground zero.
I'm aware, but they really put the imp in impatient.
Boo!
Terrible.
Boo! Freaking boo!
What?
Dude, Faye might break up with you for that one.
Apology. I apologize.
Dude, you better
Wes.
get with the making up right now.
Speaking of making up,
Faye.
I think you should be forthright with how you're feeling.
Yeah. Are you feeling any better, Ambi?
No.
Well, it's kind of it's probably going to take a while.
Ambi, I don't want to be stern with you, but everybody wants to know what's on your mind. Now, could you please tell us what's going on?
Do we have a plan?
Well, that's the exact reason that we left in the first place, to form a plan.
Then I'll wait here until we have one.
Get out from under the bed, Amber.
I like it under here.
Get out from under the bed, Amber.
You're not my mom, Faye.
Faethern, hold on.
As much
Just
of a
one moment,
child
I
as
think
she
this
is
might be
acting,
Ivan's department here.
she actually has a point. So far, we've only had one idea of if things go one way, but we haven't prepared any kind of backup. We haven't prepared any backup in case the imps do turn out to be tricking us, in case Despater turns out to be tricking us, or if the cost of his offers for help is too high for any of us to pay. I think we should start saying,
I was going to say, to be 100% fair, the last time we only had one course of action, everything blew up in our face, so we want to make sure that we cover all our bases this time.
All right, so so let's put it out on the table. Primary goal is, at the moment, is to ask the imps for direction.
no. Our primary goal is to get from this layer to the next. Asking for directions is our primary method.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the
We
way
need
we're
to
going
come
to
up with a
accomplish it.
secondary method in case this one falls through.
Amber pokes her head out. Shadow walk.
It was dark enough.
Shadow Walk would help us go faster, but again, we're not completely invincible, so...
And don't we need to know where we would be coming out to use Shadow Walk effectively?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes, the last time I used it, we weren't exactly in fighting condition the second we exited.
We essentially just ran for our lives and then just wound up on the other side, so it's probably not the best idea for a place like this.
Right.
It was a good thought.
Yeah.
Goes back under.
And you're right, Amber. We need more ways of.
I'm going to
figuring
make
out.
another knowledge the planes check. See if Robus can remember exactly how he got from, this plane to the next one.
All right. I turn over to Owen. Would your stone divination be of use in the city?
My stone divination is for naturally forming stone, not for cities made out of stone.
And it's a city made out of iron, so.
Gotcha.
Fun times.
Besides-
Metal, my favorite thing.
Besides, this isn't stone in the same sense that stone on the material plane is stone. This is quite literally evil itself that has been shaped into a material form that resembles iron and stone.
All right. Just in case, what are those ghoulish creatures? Would anyone happen to know what type of alignment they are in case we can use a protection from evil spell?
Hold on. Let me get to my knowledge. I keep scrolling past it.
So Ravus's planes check reveals that he remembers in order to get to the next layer, there are three methods. Method number 1, you go via the river Styx and get a coin from Despater. Method number 2, you go to the edge of the layer and jump off and hope you don't die.
I don't like that method.
Let's move to number 3 then, the last resort.
Method number 3, you dig until you get to the chains of the city below you.
The chains?
There are tunnels below. The layer below has a city whose chains extend all the way up to this layer. So there is a tunnel system.
I thought the next layer was supposed to be one that was covered in like forests and trees and stuff.
There was a layer that's like that. Then say was the next layer.
Yeah, that's not for a couple layers.
The next layer is like that, but it does have it's got a city with chains sticking up to the second layer.
So it's just like, okay, I get you. Okay. Let me see something about this spell.
And knowledge planes on the ghouls.
Yeah.
Oh yes, knowledge planes on the ghouls.
You have a thought to share, Lady Emerald?
So the specters of Diz are affected. The specters of Diz are not evil. They are attempting to repent for their actions, but they are doing so for a selfish reason. So they are not good either. They are effectively neutral.
So, would that be chaotic neutral?
That sounds just like
that sounds true neutral.
True neutral.
Like that sounds almost like how I used to be.
I don't suppose any of you have non-alignment specific barrier spells.
Nope.
I gave up studying abjuration in favor of conjuration. I'm not going to be much use when it comes to defense.
All right. Well, you're starting to feel a little bit of a wave of fatigue.
We should take that rest now, and formulate the rest of our plan in the morning.
Fair enough.
All right. I pull Ivan aside for a second. Ivan, she's feeling useless and she doesn't know what to do. I can't say I don't sympathize. I just don't know how to help.
If you want my complete honest opinion, and I say this not only as a friend, but as someone who's witnessed this before, not only are you the moral center of our entire group, but you're the person who's able to come up with ingenious strategies and ideas that help us on more occasions than you could possibly ever think. I mean, just today, you were the one who came up with the idea to help us escape this problem. If it hadn't been for you, we all could have been doomed.
I shake my head at Ivan. I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about Amber. She's feeling the same way I did when I left. At least that's what I'm afraid of.
Well, so guess in our own way, we all have our times when we just don't feel like we're worth much. But in all honesty, we all contribute to the group in our own way, and I guess this is one of the moments where Amber is just out of her element. I mean, this whole entire time, ever since we entered, how she's been nothing but paranoid, and even though I try to be strong with her, I'm gonna be honest, I've kind of been panicking a little bit myself.
I think we all have.
Kind of hard to sleep at night. She's always on my mind.
That's admirable.
I just want to make sure her and the rest of the party are safe, and that's why I just want to I just want to keep an eye on her. I want to keep an eye on everybody, and just pray to Salo and any other God that will listen, that we'll be able to get out of here safely.
Rose just smiles at Ivan and ruffles his hair a bit. I trust you to protect her.
Yeah. He hides his head in his face a little bit.
You hide your head in your face?
What?
I hide my face in my hands. Excuse me.
Okay.
That is some impressive contortion.
There was a logic failure there. There was an anatomy failure.
It just ruined it.
No. It's
Very good.
I give Rose a big hug, and I just want to say, we all have our worth, and sometimes there are grim moments where we'll be able to show it, and I just really hope that Amber will be able to get through this safely.
If there's anyone who can remind her of her worth, it would be you.
Sorry, I was laughing at the Lucid.
What did Lucid do?
He's making a Rose
like
joke.
watching YouTube almost. I do not have a companion, but oh, he's so pretty jealous.
Get over here! Huh? The door.
Oh, I got it.
Lucid, get over here now.
Close the door. Door closed. Oh, geez, Oh, they're back.
Okay, look, you guys are kind of out of options here. There are a bunch of pit fiends coming here today, and if you want to live, you need to come with us now!
Why is the door still knocking?
Hold on a moment. I'm trying to get to it.
Okay, pit fiends right now. Crap, we don't have a choice, do we?
Faith Thurin, you said they had alarm spells.
Yes.
Alarm spells, are these things telling the truth?
I'm
anything outside.
DM question.
Yeah, like if there are things coming.
So give me a second to find the length of the alarm.
I think it was the silent one was the longest one. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I keep it to a silent alarm.
1 mile. Yes. You feel like there is something a mile away, but you can't. You're not entirely sure what it is, but
it don't feel friendly.
Yeah, no, it's like that's all the spell really tells you. It's like yes, there's something a mile away has just crossed your barrier.
Okay.
There is something coming, everyone. I can sense it.
Rose just wants to put it on you.
It's like it's okay. So Rose, you're kind of get the feeling like they're not doing this out of care for you, but that they're kind of acting more like
they're scared themselves.
They're kind of acting like cheetahs who are trying to protect their kill.
Oh, they
want us for themselves. They don't want us to be taken by someone else. So I think we are literally choosing between two evils here, guys.
I prefer lesser.
I think I'm gonna go with lesser too.
What is it that you wish in return for your aid?
Look, all we want. Okay, a little bit of gold would be a little bit of gold would be nice. Just like five gold a day for our services. That is it. And also don't force us to shut up because we do like talking.
That's gonna be hard.
I know how that feels.
We'll be happy to give you 5 gold each, or 5 gold in total.
5 gold in total.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Is everyone else fine with that?
Lesser of two evils. What do you think, Ravas? What do you think, Owen?
We will take it.
Don't force them to shut up. They're going to make us.
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
They're going to make sure that we break that whenever and wherever possible, just so they can make the terms worse. You know that's going to happen.
Well, you're sort of used to it at this point, aren't you, Owen?
Absolutely. The whole point to bring it up is you got to know what you're getting into.
Right, but in any case, yes, I'll hand over.
I can take this feathered one on my shoulder. These 3 have nothing.
Okay, but in the meantime, I'll hand over 5 pieces. So I'm at 57 now.
And this is truly all that you want, nothing else?
At the moment, I'm sure.
I believe he made it very clear that we do want your souls.
In return for your services right now, you wish nothing but 5 gold.
Well, yeah. Well, right now.
We'll discuss it. We'll discuss it. Okay. For now, 5 gold. We'll discuss later.
Okay. Good. Okay. Now let's go before you guys die.
Emby.
Very well. We accept your offer.
All right. Let's go.
All right.
I'd like to take some meat from the table and I'd like wave it in front of Amber's face. Let's go.
Here, puppy.
Oh my god! It's like Ivan jumps on Amber and does the whole carrot, the pig with a carrot on a stick thing.
Oh my gosh, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, sure enough, as soon as you step outside the cottage, you feel vibrations.
Oh boy.
It's like the 3 imps look at you in horror and say, "Come on, we gotta go.
We're going. Goodness,
we're coming."
Yes, perhaps now is a good time to point out that a pit fiend is to devils what a balor is to demons.
Gotcha.
Ooh,
know that feeling. Okay.
I think we're all familiar enough with that experience, and I'm quite over it. I don't want to go through it again.
Right.
Also,
I feel like
so you guys are a little groggy and a little. You guys are a little groggy. You were hoping to get some shut eye before you got in, but kind of forced your hand. So yeah, you're running off of adrenaline now.
Also, I'm just gonna translate this into DM speak. My lord, you guys you're taking too long. I'm just gonna get this ball rolling.
Oh, well, you also have to take into DM speak. We have not replenished our spells.
Yeah.
But here we go. You're back in the city of Diz.
Got a DM question. Do I have to eat another piece of leaves, or or was the first one I ate pretty okay?
What was this for?
The night sight leaves.
Oh,
do I have to eat another one?
When did you eat it?
Before we entered I think around the time we entered actually the maze fortress thingy.
And these last 24 hours, correct?
I believe so. That right, Ari? These have 24 hours.
Bless you.
Yeah. Okay. So okay. We'll just say that they last 24 hours.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh yes. Okay. So you see one of the spirits move up to one of the imps, and the imp takes out his pitchfork and just kind of shoves it back and say, "Hey, back up! Don't touch." Okay, follow us because this is going to be a little. It's gonna be a bit of a maze, but we figured this out. Only a devil can figure this out. So just follow us, and you'll be okay. Oh, and try not to wander.
We are more screwed than a poorly made table.
Okay, I'll keep in sight. All right.
How big is this map? Because when I'm trying to move, I'm getting a lot of lag.
It's fairly big.
Okay. In that case, stay within about 10 meters of me, since I have the best.
I can move myself this time.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
All right, you see this guy back up. He's like eyeing that specter. It's like, okay, okay, we're good for now. And he gives the all clear to the two in the front. All right, let's move on.
Why am I just imagining these imps holding rolled up newspapers?
Bad boy.
All right, guys, keep within distance.
All right, the imp next to you, Ivan. He says half P.
Huh?
That's what he is. That's his name.
My name is Half P. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet someone my height.
I like one. I'll steal your soul last.
Amber turns to the
Someone's making friends with the locals.
Not a character. You stole that house character. You stole that from Commando.
I know, right? It's like you know what I said?
Volunteer. You see one of the imps next to Owen just hit his head. It's like, ugh. I cannot believe we still keep him along.
So there's a Ivan imp and there's an Owen imp. Who's the third one?
Here's the question though: is that an Ivan imp, or is that is that an Owen imp, or is that a Rav's imp? Because honestly, the facepalm, why do we
pretty much same difference.
Either way?
So
yeah.
So the third.
Then the one in front of Jalarum says, "So while we're protecting you, if there's any questions you want us to ask, there's any questions you want to ask, we will answer them to the best of our ability, as long as we're not distracted."
So the Faethurin imp.
Fae.
Got it.
Jeez.
Amber grabs Ivan and tucks him close.
Okay. Well, let me.
That is my diamond.
It's like, and then Hotkey looks at both. It's like, oh, that's adorable. You know, I could take both your souls so you can be together forever.
Amber rolls.
Oh, that was out of character. Oh,
Amber roars at him.
Amber.
And then Hotkey blinks and he drags a little bit of the spittle out of his face. I'll take that as a no.
All right. I ask the guy in front of me. What's your boss like? What's his
his eyes widen a little bit, and he's like looking all around, like he's trying to make sure that no one hears him. And he kind of puts a finger closer to ask you to get closer. He's giving you a beckoning gesture.
Lean a little. I lean a little closer, but I'm also going to roll a sense motive because I think he doesn't like this guy. Okay, so sensing. Come on, get to the thing.
Amber speaks in Draconic to ruin.
Okay, so sense motive. You can tell that whatever he's about to say, he feels like the walls have ears.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. I lean a little closer with proceeding with caution.
He's paranoid.
Okay, I hear that. Like, gotcha. Okay, I take that information, save it for later.
Faye is clinging. Faye is clinging to you again.
Aww.
Okay.
She's scared.
Cute.
Yeah. Gotcha.
It's like, okay, so.
Geez, Pay's paranoid. None of us here can relate to that at all.
All right, it's like Hotkey says, "Okay, come on, move along."
Do both directions go?
It's like, Bala2 and Arbal are looking around. It's like, they kind of look like they're doing little calculations on their fingers. Arbal looks to you. Like, oh, sorry, it's just that the city is constantly shifting. Mechanically. So, depending on the time of day, we are kind of we got to the entrances to the Iron Tower are always different. So
can Faye observe them to see if she can figure out what they're calculating?
Sort of. It's more like, okay, so it would be like you witnessing an abacus in motion.
Oh, okay. Or basically trying to basically trying to find a constellation on a constantly moving plane.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Okay. And then all three of them point in the same direction, almost on cue. This way.
Okay, north it is.
That's all right. Hoppy moves up. Is that? Oh, hey, back up. Hey.
Oh, sorry, Ross.
It's our ball looks this way. It's like, okay, clear. Okay, yeah, both of these areas are clear. So just that one for now.
Okay.
Oh, and float.
Back up.
Oh.
Our ball moves up. Any other questions you want to ask?
When we get to the Iron Tower, what's in there?
A bunch of Despater. Bunch of other devils. Some people that Despater's taken a shine to.
What anything like you would find on the normal surface world, like a apothecary or a blacksmith,
or a place to rest?
Yeah, like any service areas.
Yes, and yes.
These people that he's taken a shine to, what features was it that drew him?
It's you see Arbol giving that look around again. He walks over to Rose and he gives the gesture again.
I lean in.
He's a bit lusty.
Oh no!
I figured that was it.
Oh boy.
Faye's immediately not comfortable.
It's like Balatu kind of peeks his head around the corner and gives Arbol a death glare. It's like, yes!
Well, you did ask.
Amber is cringing in every fiber.
Oh wow! Look at what Liz said.
Every fiber of my being wants to puke at once.
Faye,
Arbol moves. Okay, so yeah, be careful not to touch the spirits. I'm assuming you guys don't have these on the material plane.
Not like this. There are spirits that do like to hang out on the material plane, but they certainly don't do this.
Well, actually,
Balatu looks over and is like, well, of course they don't.
Actually, I think back to
oh my god, it's the goblins.
The night. I think back to the night twist. When I got my
heart attack.
Stopped. Yeah, when I got my heart stopped. The closest thing I can think of is when I this creature managed to make my heart stop by actually physically grabbing my heart and stopping it.
No, he scared you.
No, it was
It's a Hoppy overhears that and says, "Really? That sounds awesome."
It was not fun. Was not fun. Well,
but it's that Arbol looks. She's like, but yeah, these spirits right here, they only happen when you're. So yeah, I take it you don't know how souls are processed.
not really.
We're not privy to the paperwork.
Well, I did. Well, if I recall, I get sent to a tower, and then they determine which part of which plane I choose.
What?
When Dalarum died.
No, I know what he's talking about. Faye doesn't.
Well, remember on the when we were on the Outlands, there was a giant tower. That's where. Yeah, that's where I ended up to be sort of determined. Okay, where's my afterlife?
You were in Bocub's library?
No, for the love of Pete, we've lost her.
Oh, walk and talk, dear. Walk and talk.
Hoppy looks and says, "Oh, interesting. Now I know what to tempt her with."
Yeah, she's not a hard one to read.
Educational prayer!
Actually, it wasn't, but I don't regret it in the slightest.
Darn it, I swear, one day I'm going to hurt you.
Okay, I'm not going to say the one I was thinking of.
Fight, kiss.
No, okay, but yeah, let's make the DM happy and not resort to puns while there are great spirits right in front of us.
It really wasn't intentional until after it left my mouth.
Let's be fair, Faye is kind of an open book.
Yeah.
That was the one I was going to use.
I thought so.
Oh my god.
Okay. Careful. But yes, so yeah, that's sort of it. But yeah, I don't. It's a little more complicated in terms of when souls get here. So basically, what happens to your soul when you get here depends on when you repent, pretty much. So yes, if you happen to repent a good while before you get here, you go to heaven. It appears that the gods up there only care about the state of your soul, not what you actually did during your life, which I think is pretty stupid.
Huh.
But Faye falls quiet when he says that.
Yeah, the Balatu says, and if you repent too late, if you repent after you get here, he pokes one in the face. You get the picture.
Yeah. Kind of stuck. I see. So I guess it determines on and based on Bator, I assume is whichever depending on what you've committed or.
Whoa! How did that? Whoa!
What did you do?
I don't know. Okay, there I am. Oh gosh, that scared me.
What did you do?
You accidentally moved through the dynamic lighting.
Okay. Yeah, I ended up in another room for a second there with 3 of those things all by myself. I'm like, oh gosh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then Hothp says, well, yeah, there's also that. But if you kind of repent in between there, Balatu immediately throws a rock at his face. Shut up! You're not supposed to talk about that.
That's like
curious.
So sort of like a limbo type deal. Oh wait, no.
DM question.
Balatu says ignore what? The Balatu says ignore him. He's an idiot.
Okay, I'm just not gonna.
DM question: would a knowledge planes help me try to figure out what he was about to say?
You do not need to make a knowledge planes check. I know exactly what he was going to say.
I just rolled.
It would be nice if he shared with the class.
But
it's like Balatu is like giving this enormous death glare to Hothp. This is going in my report.
Well, you were the ones who said you like to talk.
Yeah.
Like.
Yes, we are supposed to talk about things other than that. Obviously.
I rolled my knowledge.
Okay, so you roll your knowledge. This is something. Unfortunately, your check is not high enough for that to be something you've ever heard of.
Boo.
Okay.
Come on, what's it gotta?
Now then.
Okay,
and
from
Rob
now on,
just
Ari is in charge of Lucid's dialogue. She's nailed this character.
Fair.
Rob just moves his fingers. Now then.
Can we just?
I
Hold
have
on.
this information. I could easily share it with my companions. It would cost me nothing. But I might be willing to keep my silence if the 3 of you offer us something to make silence worth it.
Balatu is now. It's like you're pretty sure his stare could melt iron right now.
I move away.
Yeah, and this cat and Hothp's kind of gulping.
Well, at least now we know which one of them is in charge.
All right. All right, Darkskin. What do you want? Yeah, he moves and
Well,
he pushes this one back.
I'm not sure at this point. Make me an offer. Make me a deal. Maybe you devils are quite good at it.
Sheesh, you'd make a good lawyer, dude.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Well, here's the thing. I can tell you a little bit about the Spader. All right. I can tell you how to please him.
Well, we have one idea in that regard.
Faye shoots her a death glare.
Jalum nudges Faye's like, no, and he points to his head like, no, I know another way to refer to.
Right. In exchange for keeping that knowledge close to your chest, I will tell you how to please Despater. Is that a deal?
Is that all you have to offer?
He kind of his hand kind of drifts to the 5 gold pieces that he was just given. Come on, that's all I got.
Are you sure that's all you have? That is a very disappointing.
You see him looking towards the other 2, and he's like, "Come on, anyone else got something?"
Like
going once, going twice.
Oh dear. What are you trying to get out of them? Out of character, what are you trying to get out of them?
Well,
I'll tell you once. I'll tell you once he's done.
To continue to follow Rob's lead, I put up my hand.
Yeah, it's like Balatu kind of gives him the money back.
Very well. I think that combined with, well, tell you what, I give my word on my honor and the honor of my people. You give us this information, and I will not divulge my information to the rest of this group. And I give my word to the rest of you. If I thought this information was necessary to our survival, then I would not have said. Then I would not be making this deal in the first place.
All right.
It is trivia that is important to them, not to us.
You have not lied to us yet, Ravis.
All right, that's fair. All right, so the thing about the Spater is that, yes, he's very paranoid. He's always looking for traitors within his ranks. All right, and the thing is about Diz is that he gains power from all of these specters. He's able to harness their despair, and it's a very closely guarded secret. And rumor is, someone stole the secret.
I believe you may have given us exactly what we need. Thank you.
Okay. So can we continue on?
Let's, please.
Yes, we may.
All right. They all shift positions, and Balatu kind of pokes Hoppy with his pitchfork. You brought this on us, you imbecile!
And out of character, to answer the question that you had before, this was making sure that this was the best offer they could possibly give by holding out as long as possible.
Mm-hmm.
It's Arbol kind of raises his eyebrows. It's like, wow, you'd make a very good devil.
He didn't say that out of character. He said that I said that out of character, not in character.
Oh yeah. Well, it's Arbol just looking at Ravis. He just kind of whispers in, "You'd make a very good devil."
Please.
Lucid, be quiet.
I'm not an amateur.
Arbol just kind of reels back. Is like, ugh, wear gloves with this one. All right.
Wow.
It's like Balatu says, keep going. He points towards this direction. Keep going. I'll keep you protected.
I gotta shift over a little bit. Hey guys, it looks like there's about 2 ahead of us.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We've done this before. All right, we know what we're doing.
We're professionals, right?
Yep.
Yes, we're professionals. Just all right.
There we go.
Yep. See that? You see them kind of switching formation, kind of almost military-like. Just so they're getting all your flanks.
Uh-huh.
right.
Sorry, just adjusting Shiloh.
Yep, got it. Ooh, like foreigner.
All right. Don't worry, they can't go through. They can't go through these bars, so just go up.
Oh, these are. Oh, okay. So those are bars you got. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right, just go up.
Okay. Everyone can see me, or at least partially see me.
I can see you. Yes.
Okay.
Great.
I just make sure my party can see me. So like within at least 10, 15 meters.
All right.
Faye is staying like latched onto you.
All right. You see Arbal run ahead.
Go forward.
All right. As Ball2 looks towards Ivan. Go. Keep going.
Sorry.
Ivan, you're way. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Sorry. It was,
I
tried
thought
to
that Ivan was like being carried by Amber.
He is. I can't make him.
Okay. Just making sure. All
I
right.
couldn't move for a second there.
Alrighty.
All right. Arbal says. He points in that direction. There you go.
Very well. Where the heck is Ravis?
Oh,
I'm falling behind.
Sorry.
We keep on landing on top of each other.
Am I?
Okay, I'll move
Shut
that
up.
way. So, crying out loud.
Well, I just land on top
There,
of you,
there.
Amber. You want to retract?
Will you stop it?
Retract that statement?
All right.
Gosh, we did this once at the tower. No, don't make it a repeat.
All
All
right.
right, that was me.
So yes, you have arrived at the base of the Iron Tower. It was really strange. All of a sudden, it seemed like you weren't getting anywhere. Then you just took one step, and you were suddenly there.
Huh.
It was a little disorienting.
Convenient.
You look up at the tower, and it's very black, ugly, and surrounded by a wreath of dark smoke. And the rest of its features, like the spikes adorning its body, seem to be ever shifting.
So it's the Bronx.
Adam.
It's 1 minute it seems to be a squat. 1 minute it seems to be a squat dome, and the other a stabbing fist of iron. So yes, are you going to enter?
Ravis, lead the way.
Yeah, perhaps. But also out of character, I just thought of another one. Their plan to tempt Faye is good on paper.
Nice.
I am going to fly to Australia for the explicit purpose of killing you.
Anyway.
Hey, I'm not the only one
But
making
her spine is a bit too thick.
Stop it.
Okay. Ravis, lead the way.
All right. As you enter the Iron Tower, the crying seems to stop.
Where are we?
You feel
Thank you.
like
Oh my gosh.
You feel like you can finally hear your own thoughts.
Ugh. So this is the Iron Tower.
Once again, I can't see anything. Yay!
Actually, this time I can. Yay!
That's what we call karma for your bad jokes.
Well,
What are you talking about?
So yes, you are at the center top.
Hold on, adjusting Shiloh. Okay.
So yes, you are at this.
And
Sorry.
Ellie, please. Karma for those puns would be lightning hitting me.
All right.
Uh,
A flip flies down to meet you, and he's just kind of looking you over like he's fairly shocked to see you. What on earth?
I believe that
Well,
technically it would be what under Earth.
And you were on our case.
I know. I'm a hypocrite.
And then, all right, and then the imp looks at you and just gives you like, all right, you're officially on my list.
Okay, I deserve that.
And you guys got mad at me for making bad jokes.
I'm
I totally deserve it. No, I was totally being a hypocrite when I said it.
I'm just imagining there's a layer of hell very close to the bottom that is like, these are where the people who make puns go.
So I'm assuming
the abyss.
So I'm assuming you wish to speak to. I'm assuming you wish to speak to the Spater. I'm sorry, he's busy.
We were told there was a place we could rest here first.
Okay, there is a place you can rest, but that's going to cost you.
And the price for that would be very clearly all the details, if you don't mind.
He seems to be pointing at each individual person. I'll take the gnome.
What?
I beg your pardon.
Excuse me?
Roberts just holds up a hand. Excuse me, I have a question before we discuss that.
I literally didn't hear. What did he say?
I said I have a question before we discuss that.
No, not you, the imp.
He said he wanted. He said he wanted me.
Oh, okay. That'd be a no.
Yeah, he said he wanted me. So
okay.
Before we discuss that, I have a question, sir.
Sir, oh, I'm sorry, I'm female.
And your name is?
Villica.
I have a question for you, Lady Villica. You wouldn't happen to know what happens when a soul repents between realms, would you?
You see Villica gulp.
Because I do. And I would be quite happy to share the information with the rest of these. But I could also be easily persuaded to keep my silence in exchange for free passage, perhaps? Free rest for myself and my companions?
Yeah, you hear her give a throaty growl. Fine.
That is a powerful joker.
I can't.
Sorry.
What? Like a joker card?
Oh, like a
I
wild
know,
card.
I'm resisting the pun that is far too easy.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Well, we're in hell, so isn't he a fiery joker?
Gosh!
Oh, it was a bad pun.
Sweetie, I could literally kiss you right now.
If you guys ever make fun of me for making bad jokes again, I'm gonna point right to this episode.
Please.
Hell, Josh is the DM, and the
I
pun
know,
is he's a fiery joker.
I do believe our campaign will be coming to an end with this session after that moment. It's been real, guys.
Anyway,
moving on.
Thank you.
A well-dressed devil comes up to you and says, I was told of the situation. Please follow me and I shall show you to your rooms.
Thank you.
Remember, we need our rest.
You look at this devil and he appears to have some sort of beard made of flesh.
Ugh.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
Aravis just whispers to Jalaram. Seems our previous theory was moot.
Well, worth a shot.
It was.
We're used to deities and such things disguising themselves around us. You can't help but.
Right. That's it. Okay, Papa, you're going to be left
Aravis looks
behind.
back at her and just raises an eyebrow. It's like,
Come on, MB.
there is a story there.
Everyone follow.
There are many stories there, yes.
Following the devil.
Amber is moving very, very slowly.
And Rose is in turn.
He said out loud, he said,
Where did I go? Oh,
please.
fracking, hang on.
You're right
Oh,
here.
Yeah.
No, my screen froze up for a second.
Mhm.
Okay.
What? Why did I move Lucid and not myself?
I think Lucid was on top of it. There you go.
Okay.
And Lucid, to answer your question, I genuinely need the rest. You know, I have not been sleeping very well since, and she just kind of goes silent.
I turn listen in on it, but I'll save it for later because we really need to get to those rooms.
Right.
Ah,
Son of a.
Lucid's giving her nuzzles.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're there. Okay.
Where did where did he go? Dynamic lighting curse you.
Going to the left.
Yes, if anyone needs just catch up, just say to Josh.
Sorry, what?
No. It's like if we get caught up in the dynamic lighting, just give a shout out. It's like, hey, can you move us up to make sure we're not.
Yeah.
Ivan, keep up with your girlfriend.
I know. I tried. Sorry.
Okay, seriously, I'm trying to be scared.
I'm trying to be scared. Stop making me laugh.
Yeah, stop making me laugh. I'm trying to be terrified.
Oh,
I'm trying to be raw girl.
All right.
That's a wall. But never mind.
All right.
Whatever. At this point, let's just move. Who cares?
All right. So the devil directs you to a bunch of beds, and you see an imp hastily setting them up and making them presentable.
I hate. Oh gosh, the implications.
The implications.
Okay, out of character.
Josh, Josh, I don't suppose you know the best way to hurt Shay, do you?
Okay, at least with mine, I actually Hey, at least with my out of character, at least with my pun about imp and impatient, I meant it as Jalorum was in character.
Yeah, all of my puns are out of character.
Amber, where are you going?
There's another room.
Except for that one. Except for that one about.
All right. Anyways, the devil looks at you and says, "My master will be along shortly, so I suggest you make yourselves look presentable to him."
Well,
Amber's going back under the bed.
presentable.
Fair enough. We need at least a little bit of a rest.
Presentable.
And Ellie, it doesn't matter what you do to hurt me. The fact that you're enraged at all gives me more than enough pleasure.
I hate you.
And this is why you're friends with me.
You are a sadistic little boy.
Shay really likes to punish you guys.
Oh my freaking god! I
Oh, wow.
swear, Finn, I swear.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, am I allowed to? I want to look.
Are we going to be allowed to get any sleep?
He did say that his master was going to be along shortly.
Ravus, can you?
Yeah, I'm trying to move.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. I wasn't clicked on my.
All right.
I'm rolling just a search check, just looking around the room. Oh, now I went 35.
Well, you look around the room and see a lot of dust bunnies on the floor, but the beds look very, very well made.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Right.
Just let me looking a couple of full size, but I think I'll take the single, the twin size.
All of a sudden, all of a sudden, you all begin to feel like some sort of presence near you.
Faye grabs onto Jalarum's arm.
And then that you hear the click-clacking of hooves.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Oh dear.
I go on a little one forward. All right.
Person monkeys.
That must be him.
Is it back? Is it back in the other room? Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, by the way we came in.
Okay.
You see.
One second. My whole thing is messing up and trying to click on my character and. No.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, I'm going under this bed just so I could see. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at my character so I can move it so I can see what the heck is going on because. There we go.
I see him.
I can barely
Where is it?
He's down here.
Yeah.
Ravis, you're out of the room.
Over here.
I know.
right under this bed.
I don't move it, and it's just not. There we go.
There we are. Okay.
All right. Continue.
All right. So yes, and he looks like this.
Despair.
Well, listen, now we know that's the Spader. Yay.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
How delightful these little mortals have to come into my city.
Okay, out of character, Josh. I hate you for
Instant price, really?
Yes.
Okay, out of character.
I
Josh, you
wanna
are a
leave.
freaking ham.
I quit. I quit. I quit. I can't
All right.
do it
Anyway,
anymore.
continue.
Yeah, but you've quit like 12.
So
12 times.
what are you delectable little morsels doing in my neck of the woods, so to speak?
Rava steps forward. Despater, greetings. We quite enjoyed your garden.
Ooh, did you now? So many have fallen to the temptations of the garden back in the day, but no one ever comes anymore, and it is quite vexing, yes. But...
Yes, I was curious about that, actually. It explains a lot of what that person was saying.
Apologies. I'm just refreshing Roll20 because I got a glitch.
But
They
now
is
that
trying
you are
very
here, I assume the portal to the outer planes is open again, and we shall see a steady trickle of mortals in here once more. Yes.
Question. There wouldn't happen to be anyone here that was working with, I don't know, associated with someone from one of the other planes, either higher or lower?
We typically don't like to work with people from other planes, even with one such as similar as ours.
Ravis raises an eyebrow. You don't. That surprises me. It is. Notice nothing more than my own musing.
Anyways, is there anything I can do to make you stay more comfortable?
Sorry, but out of character.
Yeah, you see him kind of like folding his hands and unfolding them very excitedly.
Okay, out of character, I am seriously getting the skeevies right now.
I'm just trying to hold in laughter.
I love the impression.
We'll be quite alright for now. We appreciate the offer of hospitality, though.
I quick move over and just nudge Ravis about the thing.
I do have a couple of questions, however.
Please let me know about anything that troubles your mind. I am an open book.
First of all, we are seeking a coin to cross the river Styx.
That makes perfect sense. No one else would actually willingly come to me for anything else. But you need to do something for me in return.
And what would that be?
You see, traitors are lurking around every corner trying to assert my power. So what I want you to do for me is to find just one traitor. Find me one traitor, and I will give you one coin.
One particular traitor, I assume.
No, just any traitor. Any traitor would be nice. But if you happen to find other traitors, I'm sure we can make more deals. I do hope you actually succeed. You can stay here as long as it takes for you to find a traitor.
A second request.
Breakfast will be served in the morning if that is all you need from me.
I have one more question.
Yes.
Do we have your word that we will be under your protection as long as we are in this city and looking for this traitor?
I figure. Let me give something to you. A little bit of flame appears out of his hand, and then like a sort of an iron scroll appears.
Okay, I'll have a look.
Ay, ay, ay.
I, the spider of this archdevil Bator, do hereby grant the undersigned and their immediate companions. I should mute while I'm reading this, shouldn't I?
Oh, I think we're all reading it in general. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all have it open.
Let me do mortal, devil, deity, or dragons. Okay, so they'll call it there.
Deity and dragon. Upon completing a single designated mission, this portion will be personally granted by me. You will also receive a coin for the ferryman.
Okay, so that's the thing.
Deliver me the traitor within my ranks who has stolen my sacred darkness and divine energy from the specters. If the mission is not completed within 2 days, the contract is void as well. Well, as the protections it provides, and I will claim the soul of the undersigned. If the mission is completed, the undersigned will obtain the protections mentioned for above 2 decades. Yeah, that's the same.
Ravis?
We may be willing to agree to this pact. However, first of all, do you have any clues or information that could point us to the location of this traitor?
It is very simple. The person is in my fortress, and I don't know which one of them is betraying me. I have talked with my daughter and we have been searching long and hard, and we could not find anyone, and it is very, very disappointing.
You have a daughter? He just kind of speaks up without remembering that she's trying to stay out of his attention.
Oh yes, I have a daughter, and she is just as pretty as you.
I back up.
That has many implications.
Yeah. Ew! That was not in my head until you said it!
Really? What was in your head? Never mind.
Yeah, Amber.
The sparrow looks around and says, no, even I have standards.
Thank you. Oh
Amber.
my gosh.
I've read enough Greek mythology, you never know.
Ugh, just gross. Great.
Yes,
You guys have dirty minds.
Wow.
And Despair says
Ravis considers it for a second, and then he signs the contract.
Fantastic. Thank you so very, very much, Ravis. I very, very much appreciate it. So have fun sleeping, and don't stab me in the back, because I will find you and I will eat your hearts.
Noted.
Ravis just wipes the spit from his face. As long as you keep to your end of your bargain, we will keep to ours.
Good. Have a nice sleep.
Before you leave, is there any sort of sign that we should look for amongst the traders that you can think of?
If I could find a sign that the traitors, I wouldn't be asking for your help now, would I?
It doesn't hurt to ask. Any information makes our task easier.
That is your responsibility now, not mine. Especially because Ravis just signed the contract.
I know.
Quick question for all of you. He says it after. I'll say he says it after Despader leaves.
There's a.
Is this imp still here?
Yeah, the Impa just he's sweeping, but it looks like he was trying not to pay attention. He's just very nervously sweeping.
Aw.
You may leave.
And he kind of gives a hasty bow and just kind of skitters out.
Question for all of you.
Mm-hmm.
You're willing to kill me, correct?
Yes.
Good. I'm not sure if that contract means that my soul will be under his possession, ready to claim at the time of my death, or if it means I will be instantly turned into a devil. But should we fail, it would behoove you to get rid of me as soon as possible, should I transform.
I see. Very well.
We will.
Yeah. All of a sudden, the adrenaline has worn off.
Okay. Regardless of what tasks we have, rest is needed.
Oh, shoot. I just realized something. No, actually, no, it's not too bad. Hey, we got shipping gear.
I know, I was thinking that. I'm like, hey,
So
we
there's
got
4 beds, 6 people. Hey, you guys can enjoy. You guys enjoy the shipping. Rob's is going to be.
There are beds in the back.
Amber's passed out. Amber's
No.
passed out under a bed.
There are king or queen size beds here, couple.
Yeah, ball/queen.
Yeah, we've got full beds over here. They're Faether and Jalarum, Amber, Ivan.
I think Amber passed out under the bed.
Amby's passed out under here. I think I'm going to spend the night under here with her.
I'm gonna, if I need to make fortitude saves, I will. But I'm gonna try to say a bit because I'd say even with his offer, we should still sleep in shifts. We don't want to leave everything to trust.
I'll take second shift.
I'll take good
man.
night. I'll take good night. Turning you people into an unkindness was tiring.
Actually, that's for the best. You need your rest. The spellcasters need their rest far more than the rest of us do.
Besides, I only have one spell that needs recuperating, so.
Also, Dr. Wolf has been inordinately quiet, even more than usual.
Oh, and I think
do that. You should do
he's always in character, just observing. Judging.
I said even more so than usual. It's like to the point where I was worried, like, is Dr. Wolf still in the chat? Did he get muted or something?
Yeah.
But no. Okay. So you're sleeping in shifts. So Lucid's staying up first.
Lucid and Ravis is staying up first.
Okay.
Phase 2. Faye is very tired. But she keeps on stepping to the bed and then away from it and keeps glancing at Jalarum.
Also, fun fact, voice.
Yeah.
The second shift is actually the hardest one to do. So Ravis was a king was like, "You're a brave man, Jalarum."
I only need one spell. I only have one spell to recuperate, so.
Yeah. No, it's the most fatiguing one.
Because you have to wake up and then stay up and then you go back to sleep.
Second to last shift is always second shift and second to last shift are always the worst.
I've dealt with worse.
Okay, so you're all going to bed?
Yep.
If Faye can make herself get into bed.
I'll assist her, but in more of a friendly rather than romantic way.
Sure. Shiloh is watching you. Rose has already passed out, but Shiloh is watching you.
Shiloh judges you.
Yes, silently, but he judges.
All right. So you're both. So you're both in the Queens.
Yeah.
Though
except for
ironically,
Amber and Ivan, but let's
judging
be.
You on the other end.
All right. So yes, you take first shift, and yeah, the first shift is fairly uneventful, Ravis. It's like you see a couple imps flitting down the corridor, but none of them, and occasionally a couple of them snatch glances into the room, but they immediately see you staring at them and they just move away. All right.
Yeah, he'll also be sharpening his sword on a whetstone as he.
Don't mind me, just
All right.
sharpening my weapon.
Oh,
Whoa,
hello.
it went dark on me.
Yep, that was intentional. That was intentional.
Okay.
All right. So it has now come time to it's that Ravis moves over to Jalarum to wake him up for his shift. And Jalarum, you wake up and you feel a body next to you.
Mm-hmm. Ravis, is that you?
Yes. I see Lady Faith Thurin finally decided to join you.
Huh?
As soon as Faith Thurin hears her name, Faith Thurin moves up from the second bed. She's not in the bed with Jalarum.
What?
That's not. I quick strike and turn up.
Ravis backs up and draws his blade too.
Turn over.
Also,
all right, all right.
Blind sense feat. He'd be able to see pretty much everything in the room. Well, see
yeah.
quotation mark.
Well, yes, but yeah, there's someone under the covers and you don't know who it is.
Ravis basically grabs the covers and pulls them back.
I cannot.
Lights now.
Holy.
I can't see. What is it?
It's
Move up to the
Simula.
room.
Wait, huh?
All right, you pull back the covers and you see the grinning face of Simula.
What?
Princess Simula. I suppose I should have expected to see you here.
No, this is no.
And so Simula looks towards Faith Thurin with a very mocking grin. Oh, he was so nice. You should have heard the things he whispered to me in his sleep. It was so sweet how he began to caress me. I think he actually might have some repressed feelings.
I assume you're the traitor
How is
Fate
this
was
possible?
talking about.
How long has it been?
How long has it been? I don't know. I kind of lost track of the days when they hit triple digits.
Oh God. Oh, Alana.
But yes. I'm here and I've been here for a long time.
How?
Time
flows.
Hold on. Can I roll a knowledge planes?
Yep.
Trying to figure out if I can figure out how time passes in this plane against the mortal plane.
All you know is that it depends upon the whims of the layer's ruler.
How long has she been there?
How long have I been here? I've been here for about... I've been in the bed. I've been here for about, 20, 30 minutes. That'd be a cute little entrance for myself. Simula turns over her shoulder. Aw, are you sad that your little diamond spell didn't work? Too bad. You were so close. You were so close to brainwashing me and making me one of your cute little puppets. Sorry.
That's not what the spell was supposed to do.
Right. So, but yes, I did hear your little proposition, Ravis, and what makes you think I'm the person who stole it?
Simple. Because you are not the type to work for Despater.
Possibly. Or maybe you just don't know me that well. I'm aware when there's a pecking order.
No, you are not. Oh, you are aware of it, certainly. But while you are correct that I do not know much about you, you did make one thing incredibly clear. Your plan to seize power via opening the portal was not the plan of someone who simply moves up in the pecking order. That is the plan of someone who wants to upset the system, who wants to tear it down to its very foundations. That's not the plan of someone who knows their place.
Ooh, we got a psychoanalyzer here. That's a very good profile you put to me, but of course, you still have no proof that it was me.
No, but I doubt we need it. You mentioned profiling. Something we were told about Dissipator is he's quite paranoid. We don't need to prove you're responsible.
Ooh.
We simply need him to suspect it.
Interesting. You're already blackmailing me. Are you sure that's a good idea?
Oh, I've not suggested anything. I merely put cards on the table. If you want to put your own cards on the table, feel free to do so.
Simula jumps on the bed, pulls up a pillow, and then sniffs it. Smells like commitment. So, you want me to put my cards on the table, do you? Very well.
Indeed.
I know where Jaminia is.
Yes, we know where Jaminia is too. She's with Asmodeus. That is not exactly a secret.
No. You don't understand. It's not like that at all. You do realize that if why am I here and she's with Asmodeus?
What? Okay, this is.
You have my attention.
Wait a minute. Roland's.
Yeah, I thought the exact same thing.
Oof. 20.
I'll have Ravas do so as well. Let's see if he gets anything good.
Might as well.
Wait a minute.
Oh!
Ignore that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, well,
Mine's
all right.
the highest.
So.
And Rose's.
Yeah, all right. So you're kind of getting the hunch that Simula is. You feel like she's trying to make a deal with you.
Yeah.
So it's funny, you know. Turns out being compassionate and kind and refusing to indulge in the practice of soul bartering will get you taken advantage of. As the kids say, who'd have thunk it?
Go on.
Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, she could be anywhere on the bottom 3 layers at this point, depending on how much she's being traded around.
Traded around?
Oh yes. So she could be on any of the layers. She could be on Nessus. She could be on Malbold. She could be on Maldomini. She could be on Cania. But I know which layer she is on currently. And I could give you this information if you promise to do one thing for me.
Let me, and I suppose you're going to tell us what that one thing is.
Absolutely. Yeah, you have to know what you're signing up for anyways. That's how things work in the Nine Hells. If you're going to do something for me, I want you to pin the blame of the thievery of the secret to the harvesting of the specters of Diz on Dispater's daughter.
What?
I had a feeling.
And we would have any method of doing such?
She looks towards Jalarum, and she walks up to him and she strokes his face. This cutie pie right here, he's very good in forgery. I believe he broke into directing using these sort of papers. I'm pretty sure he could do some again.
Faye is starting to get angry at how cozy she's being with him.
I push back a little on Semula. Basically, want me to forge his handwriting from the contract.
Pretty much.
But that would be forging his handwriting, not his daughter's.
Yes, but I'm also not a fool. I also don't want you to tell anyone about our conversation, and this comes to the second part of the deal. I want the soul of the drow.
Done.
What?
What? No, Ravis.
Hey. Whoa, Ravis, hold on a second.
Simula,
you don't.
Wow. Simula immediately looks at Ravis, and she's just kind of giving this imperceptible look at him. Almost like
others may not have The others may not have understood your move there, Simula. I did. It didn't matter whether we accepted the goal of your agreement or not. The very idea of us even considering it, even for half a second, was what you want. It is abundantly clear that the others do not trust me and I have reasons to doubt them. You make that offer, and suddenly Ravis isn't going to sell his soul for us. But then again, what else is he not willing to sacrifice for us? He's not truly part of the team, is he? At the end of the day, how do we know he won't put himself before the rest of the group? And I myself, I am aware that I'm not truly part of the group. Even if they said no, there might have been a small bit of hesitation. But what if next time they do consider sacrificing my soul or my life for their cause? I'm not truly part of the group. Your game was to try to create doubt between us. I know your play, Simula, and I'm not going to fall for such an obvious trick. Besides, I believe earlier I made a vow that I would use all of my resources to help them complete their mission. What makes you think my soul is an exception?
Simula is just it's almost imperceptibly her eyes widen a little bit. Huh. You're different. I thought I could get away with the same things with that I usually do with them, but apparently I'm mistaken. And then she kind of looks down, it's like, huh, that hasn't happened to me in a while. Well, now that you're, then she moves up to Ravis. Now that you're speaking my language, I want to put a scrying orb in your pocket so I can observe your actions when you go down. Oh.
No, I have an alteration to that. If the scrying this right now, that scrying spell would give you too great an advantage. You'd be able to see everything we're doing. But if you were to make it two-way, that you could see in here, we could see in here you, I might be more interested in the ordeal.
Interesting. And I assume you'd... That's it. That seems fair. And you know what? I'm going to sweeten the deal. You don't tell anyone about this little conversation that we have, and I'll help you down each layer. I'll give you advice. I'll give you tips and tricks on how to survive each and every hazard.
Deal.
Very good. So, once again, the terms of the deal. You do not tell anybody about our conversation. You pin the blame on Despater's daughter. And in exchange, I will give you a two-way scrying orb. I will tell you the layer that your minion is on, and I will help you down each layer.
These terms are acceptable.
Good. I expect great things from you.
Simula, before you leave, I need to ask one thing.
Yes.
What layer did you break out of the diamond?
The first one.
And now, speaking out of character, closely, you can hear the sound of all the comments screaming incoherently.
Pretty much.
I kind of, well, actually, I figured that was going to be actually one of the twists that happened. Like, yeah, Simula was going to break out, but we didn't know when.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it this soon. Dang. All right.
Well,
I have my reasons.
You
I'm
are
sure you
a
do.
twisted little man. You know that?
Josh, you always make me so proud playing these games.
Your
Sorry,
approval.
Myself.
Okay, Shane, your approval fills me with shame.
Don't you mean shame?
Anyway,
Ben, I'm gonna hug you when I see you.
anyway,
All right.
Okay, so in character, Dallam's like first level. How long was it there?
At least a year.
I was going to ask if I could roll a knowledge arcana to see if because she wasn't acting like she saw Faye specifically as her worst enemy, but this is Simula we're talking about.
Well, let's see.
Ooh, good one.
No, well, it didn't say how exactly that hatred manifested. So, in thinking about Simula, she's not the type to rip out your throat and just claw you to bits. She's the type who will ruin you.
Faye is staring down at her hands and she is absolutely paralyzed.
Dallam goes over to console her.
I'm sorry. There was a catch to it failing.
Yes, there was. If the diamond was broken before the spell was completed, they would see the caster as their worst enemy.
Right.
That explains her words then. You tried to keep, as she said, in her mind, you tried to make her your... Not exactly an inaccurate statement.
Not now, Ravos.
Oh, don't think I disapprove.
Oh God! I've tried so hard.
Hey, Faye, come here. Dallam just is consoling her, hugging her, allowing her to.
She is sobbing just uncontrollably. You're not going to be able to console her right now.
Ravis just moves over to Rose, sits down next to her, and says, "I'm assuming there's context. I believe she was your enemy."
She was, but we gave her an opportunity to change. We gave her time to think.
Yes. The diamond.
Yes.
Actually, that explains it then. That explains it even more than I thought.
So, Ravos, do you have a brilliant plan as to how we're going to keep both of these contracts?
Actually, quite easily. We keep the first contract, we will keep simply by following the deal of the second one. Despite is said to reveal a traitor in his midst.
The wording of the document was very clear.
Actually, if I recall, out of
Got it.
The mission is to find and deliver to me the traitor within my ranks who has stolen my secret to harvesting of the divine energy from the specters. Not any traitor. That much he lied to us.
And I believe that is exactly what Simula gave us the ability to do. That is what she was hinting at. Jalaram.
Yes.
If we were to find that secret formula, if you were to use your forgery to make a copy of it, and we were to then plant that copy in his daughter's room, he may very well suspect her, and we would have completed our contract with him.
It's
until such a time he realizes it's a falsehood.
It's possible, but I need time to well, one, memorize his handwriting, and two, we have to find the formula.
Perhaps.
If at any time in the eons from now he realizes it's a forgery, our souls will be right back here.
No. Look at the contract. It's the same mistake that Bale made. The undersigned and companions will have his protection, but only the undersigned will have his soul forfeit if it fails. You will not have your soul in his possession. I will.
You're talking about condemning yourself.
Once again, my vow is to use all of my resources. In any case, that actually may give us a way to. Now that I think about it, if I were to take on Simula's offer, if I do not have possession of my own soul for the time being, then Despater can't really claim a soul from someone who does not currently own it. But that may be simply trading one demon for one devil for another.
There's so much about this that doesn't make sense.
Such as?
I didn't mean to say that. So much about this that it's just gotten so twisted, and so we lie to one devil, condemn another, and condemn you in the process.
First of all, it may not even come to that. After all, if he signs the contract, well, he at that point has already agreed to not vie for my soul for the next few decades. If it turns out that I was simply mistaken and I've got the wrong person, well, he already gave me his protection. He can take it back after the decades are up, but not before. As for your second question, Lady Enwood song about how we keep the second deal, it potentially be even easier. I would wager that Princess Simula wants to help us as much as we want to help her. Well, we don't want to help her. I should correct myself, but our goals still align. First of all, like I said, Simula, from everything I've seen, is the type who wants to subvert the system. I doubt in hell it would be any different. The other point confirms that the soul of Simula and Queen Jaminia are linked, which means if we bring Queen Jaminia back, it would likely bring Simula back as well. At least she would believe that. And thus, it benefits her to get Jaminia out of hell.
I have to wonder.
What makes you think their souls are linked?
Because
Jaminia and Simula
Simula
have
died
died.
when Jaminia did.
But I have to
Their
wonder.
bodies are their souls entwined as well. To be on different layers of Bator, surely at least there's some sort of separation.
There's separation, yes, but there's also most certainly a connection.
I have to wonder something. Simula wasn't acting as though she was feeling any pain. I know that's not unusual for her, but when I scried Jaminia, that was all I felt. Do you think it would be possible to scry Jaminia now?
It is worth the attempt.
Okay, hang on.
All right,
Bless you.
I go over and
Bless you.
and hold and like
Bless you, bless you.
I go over and hold her hand.
Be careful, Faith Erin.
Ah, there's the third
If
one.
Bless
there-
you.
If
That is
there-
adorable.
Shut.
All right.
Don't use the C word.
He's a cute little Blissy.
I will
Okay,
end
then-
you.
I've already broken
come on,
character.
guys,
Thank
we
you very
gotta-
much.
We gotta move things along.
Faye braces herself in case she just feels the same onslaught that she felt the last time.
Jalum's there to make sure she to help her out with the pain.
All right. All right. So you begin to scry her, and all you feel is kind of a cold chill. Like it's not painful, but it feels like she's somewhere very, very cold.
I feel like it sounds like she's close to the bottom level.
Jaminia? Jaminia, can you hear me?
Wherever she is, she's not conscious.
Cancel it. We don't want the owners of that layer knowing that we are onto them.
Okay. Please be safe, Jaminia. And she ends the spell.
All right. You all head to bed, taking shifts. And
Faye kind of grips Dalarum and just without words asks him to stay with her.
Aww.
All right. Well.
Brother Lightbringer, I need rest to myself. You wouldn't mind taking over Jalarum's shift, would you?
If that is what is necessary.
Actually, no. I will continue his shift.
Ravas.
It's better you get a full amount of sleep.
You have been our guidepost this entire time. We're going to need you to keep your mind sharp.
Very well. Then excuse me for 1 sec. This is going to be incredibly painful. I'm going to be sickly because Ravas is going down to where Amber is.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta see this crap.
I know, right? Rose is following you.
No, you know what's great? Since I'm connected to Lucid, him moving into that room basically means I can see everything without moving Faye.
And I'm just like the periscope.
Actually, I feel like I'm gonna do the same thing. Or no. Oh no. Actually.
Yeah.
Oh no. I can't see through Shiloh. Curses. Oh well.
You should be.
Nope.
Let me double check.
I can't see his head at the moment.
Bark, bark.
Excuse me.
Amber?
She looks up. She doesn't say anything.
Isn't she asleep? Don't you have to wake up?
Well, we all woke up.
Oh,
so-
wait,
We
no,
all
that's right.
woke up
Never mind,
with
never mind.
some-
Brain fart, brain fart.
Thank you.
I had a brain fart.
So Taniel is currently indisposed at this moment. I do not have the stamina to be able to stay awake all night and still be useful to the rest of the party. You yourself has slept, and the spellcasters need as much rest as possible in order to replenish themselves. I ask if, please.
What was that? You cut off.
Yeah.
What part did I? What part?
I asked, and then you were silent.
Yeah.
I asked that you take the second shift, please.
All right.
She simply nods.
Thank you. Ravis will return to. Will go to his bed over here.
You're gonna be able to take it on your own, or do you want me to stay with you tonight?
Shiloh barks.
Amber remains silent.
Rock the way forward, Zebi says, "I'd recommend you get some rest yourself, Ivan. You'll be able to do far more to help your companion rest."
Lucid needs to get some sleep too, you know.
Yep.
I give Amber a kiss on the cheek before I go back to my bed.
Oh, my heart!
All right. So at the end of all of that,
A long time ago.
okay. So yes. You all take shifts sleeping, and
Faye doesn't sleep very well.
I would assume not.
Not again. Okay. Phew.
All right.
Scared the living out of me. I'm like, what now?
Next,
Still
the
yes.
abyss will consume our souls. Game over.
But yes. So
Guns come back to haunt us.
you are greeted in the morning by the clinking sounds of the city of Diz.
So,
Have I mentioned lately that I hate cities?
You can stand to mention it a little less.
for those who were injured, I think we're pretty much healed fully.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. No, not 100, not 1,000, 113, just 113.
I mean, that'd be nice.
That'd
but...
be cool.
I
Father
did it.
Lightbringer, you can prepare.
You're a loony.
Father
And I'm
Lightbringer, if you
imagining
could
that
prepare
any
your
and all,
things.
Yep.
any and all extra HP is gone.
Yeah, but Owen's just gonna do the hero's feast immediately. So
Yeah.
Okay, so basically all our modifiers are the same. So, wait. We just need the temp hit point determination.
Owen, pretty pleased with the cherry on top? Yay, thank you.
Okay.
17. Okay.
17 temporary hit points.
To Lucid.
I'm at 130.
Give me 1 second. I'm just going to turn up the heater in my house.
Okay.
Oh right, you're right. You're in the southern hemisphere now. You're getting cold. We're getting.
I'm dying.
Wait, I don't know what my hit point is anymore. Am I accurate that it's 151 right now?
It would be actually
Yeah.
just 1 point less than if he got the maximum roll. Because last time
yeah,
it was
you have 1 point. You have 151 hit points.
Okay.
Also, what do you mean Southern Hemisphere now? I've always been in the Southern
All right.
Hemisphere. Since the time I went back.
Oh, you're in the northern hemisphere for whatchamacallit.
BabsCon, yes, I said that, but
There.
glad I can amuse you. Small things amuse small minds.
All right. I nudge Faye over and give her a kiss on the cheek, like, Faye, wake up.
Stop being so cute.
never.
No.
All right.
Faye
Moving
kind
on.
of groggily rolls over.
Oh.
Is it morning already?
I believe so.
Oh God, no!
Is it?
What?
Out of character. I just thought I'm just now imagining Simula doing the Frankenfurter thing from Rocky Horror Picture
Oh,
Show.
gee.
First,
Oh
Jala
my
wakes up with her and
Okay.
remember. Oh,
his
jeez,
bed,
I
and
remember.
then
Can we
the time
stop?
Faye
Please.
wakes up.
Moving on.
Oh,
Yeah, let's not do that and say we did.
Yeah, Faye, I think Owen has a hero's feast ready.
I apologize if my crying kept you up too late. Amael.
Hey, it's fine. I'm not that much of a light sleeper, but I'll admit I stayed a little bit conscious, just to make sure you were fine.
All
Let's
right.
get some breakfast, and we'll just assume that we had an hour to
Well,
eat, right?
A well-dressed devil walks in. Hello, everybody. He spies the hero's feast. It appears that breakfast was unnecessary. All right. You have free reign of the fortress to work on your investigation.
Thank you. May I ask a question first?
Go ahead.
Would it be possible to see Despater's quarters? I'm thinking that be able to gather some clues therein. If there is a trade, quite possibly someone that is working under him, and possibly quite if we could have a look at some of his correspondence.
Roll diplomacy.
Of course.
Give
me a second to do that.
Yeah, I haven't just
Well, because Aravis, I think
cut
Ivan
out.
can roll right now because Aravis was the one talking. But if Aravis screws up, well, Ivan can be the. What he meant to say was, "Please."
Yeah, it's okay. He's a little tired. Here's what he meant to say.
That's metagaming.
But anyway, yep, good.
Oh, let's hope this doesn't get us all
That's not
killed.
bad.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
That's not bad.
Certainly better than anything I could have done.
Don't say that.
No, it literally is. I do not have diplomacy.
Yeah, she just has to roll a D. You got lucky on the D20 when you rolled a 19.
Yeah, I really did.
Well, technically, you could do better in the sense that I think even though it would be technically a lower number, if you were to get a natural 20, that would still count as better than what I did.
Because I think that's
Well, true, but that's saying the same thing. But anyway, what do you say?
But yes, he looks at it and says, You do raise a good point, and it would be nice to have Despater not breathing down our necks. Fine, I can escort you. I can escort you to the area.
Thank you very much.
Follow me.
Okay.
Ah, bright
And
light. Much better.
Ravis just says to Jalaram, that should give us an opportunity for documentation.
Okay.
And something he doesn't say, and he does say, bloody int.
What?
What?
Huh?
You broke
cut
out.
Yeah.
Oh, Ravis said in character to Jay as they're walking beside each other. That should give us time for documentation. And what he doesn't say,
You cut out again.
him. Curse it!
Sorry.
It's not our fault.
Type it out in the chat.
Type it out.
Very well.
All right.
Told you that it was your connection and not your microphone.
It's
John,
definitely-
Jalen whispers back to Ravis. I hope you were right.
Okay, let me try it again. Not out loud. He said, "Hint, bloody hint."
Okay. Yes. Anyway, follow the devil to the.
Following the devil, the devil,
Faye's
the
being
devil.
extremely quiet.
He also moves up to. I would if I could get the cursed mouse thing to work, and just says, also, you wouldn't have the ability to take copies of the things you see, would you?
Sorry, say that again.
He's asked, you wouldn't have the ability to take copies of things you see, some kind of perfect memory? A spell that would allow you to memorize something you read?
I don't have a spell for that, but I've noted several times Faye's intelligence. And the reason she's able to call as much information as she has, I imagine she's got an eidetic memory.
Good. We may not be good. That may actually prove invaluable.
But, folks.
Are y'all moving or lose it?
Yep.
Wranglers.
Yep. I think I just exploded.
Amber, you left your boyfriend behind.
Well, y'all are slow. It's like we've kind of been laying around this whole session. I'm done laying around and want some action. Let's go.
That
was out of character, by the way.
I was about to say.
No, seriously, Finn?
I have no idea where everything's gone dark, so I can't see myself.
No,
where am I?
Oh, that's right. He burbed. Derp, derp.
Oh, herp a derp.
How the heck did I get over here? I'm not even.
Oh yeah.
Hey, where'd you go?
Welcome back.
All right, now. Sorry about that, Finn. We forgot you burbed.
Yeah, just
Where are you?
Josh.
You're map talking, man.
There I am. Yeah, Robert's.
Sorry, I wasn't shushing you guys. I was shushing Bubby.
Okay, now Robert is. Oh, there we go. And so like Robert is like just back
like,
right in front of them.
We're lost.
Okay. There.
I have seen things.
Oh man, think with us.
Okay.
Oh.
What the?
All right. The devil said. All right. The devil steps back and says, "All right, but don't know funny business. I'm keeping my eye on you."
Boy.
Yeah,
then all of a sudden he gets zapped on the spot when his back is turned.
What?
Simula.
And then you see Simula give you a playful wave.
Jeez, we're in so much trouble. Very well.
Here, Finn. Here, Ivan.
I think he just.
Why do you always act like he's a freaking puppy? It's funny, but it's why?
All right,
that's how Rose interacts with everybody.
All right, let's see if we can find anything on the desk.
Yeah. All right. I suppose
Faye is going to be helping them go through things.
Ooh, nice.
Well.
You found it.
Okay, I was gonna roll a search check, so never mind. Then I guess.
Okay, so you find on the desk a map of Bell's Fortress, diagrams and charts detailing express and a lot of precise details about how the harvesting works. It appears that Simula has prepared everything in advance for you.
Right.
I turn around. I was like,
Finn can't hear us.
Oh.
Curses!
Oh man. Oh.
Owen is rolling an auto hypnosis check for something.
You use that for every.
It allows me to memorize information.
Okay.
Right.
That is actually perfect.
Okay.
And Faye's looking things over. Like I said, eidetic memory. She doesn't need auto hypnosis.
I believe it's pronounced eidetic.
Eidetic. I don't know. Yeah. English is my first language, right?
Yeah. Okay.
No. Lately, it's been Elven.
I can't help it if I've been getting into the role. It's really good.
Anyway.
It's good stuff.
If we were to leave this document here and not take it with us, would any of you be able to remember exactly what it says?
Yes.
What does Josh say about it?
Yes, your auto hypnosis check was high enough.
All right. Everything on this desk has been thoroughly memorized.
Including the map of the.
Yes, I assume.
And also, you find while on the desk, you find like some weird. You see some weird trinket.
Okay, 1 second. Oh, knowledge tab. Oh, knowledge tab. I don't know what's wrong.
It is entirely the wrong time of year.
Shut up. Don't judge me.
I judge you.
Who knows? Who knows? Depending on how long we.
I know. Maybe it's released on Christmas and it's all.
I've been rolling mediocre today, but thank you for ridiculous modifiers.
Yep. So, yeah, it doesn't. It's like the trinket, whatever it is, doesn't appear to be magical in any way.
Okay.
What does it look like? Can we allow him to have his narration, please?
Okay. Yep. I had to open my big mouth about my rolls.
Yep. You have no idea. Yeah. You're looking at this and you have no idea why it's there.
What is
I
it?
think I think it's a coconut.
Yeah. Josh never actually described what it was.
Yeah, because no one actually asked what it.
She asked twice.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Sure, you didn't.
All right. Well, anyways,
What
was that supposed to mean?
What?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
I totally missed it. I'll have to watch the playback.
I've had too many cookies. I'm drinking my second ginger ale. Get off my tail.
Lars, if you
Okay.
can hear me,
Anyway.
get away from her.
Anyways, it looks like a very ornate hourglass.
Oh, okay. Hourglass. Okay. By the way, I think Finn's having the same issue I had like a couple sessions ago.
Oh no! Didn't you have to like leave the call and then come back?
No, we had to completely end the call.
Yeah.
Start up a new one.
Oh, you're talking about back then. Oh
Way
man.
back then. Yeesh. I hope we don't have to do that.
Yes, we don't want to turn this. Oh my god, we're going to turn this entire session. Next time, the plot is
Moving
Everything-
yeah.
Oh
So
jeez.
weird.
That is aggravating.
Yeah,
as
that
all
sounds like there's
ballista.
something bad on his connection. Because is it roll 22?
Same with roll 20.
Thank you.
You know what's annoying?
What?
None of you are bad players.
Why is that annoying?
Because if
I am
you
dying to
were,
know.
it could be. Because if you were, then it could be like. Yeah.
It would be like what?
It'd be like, oh, hey, Ellie's not here. Well, who cares? She's a crap player anyway. Or, hey, Finn's not here. Who cares? He's a crap player anyway. But all of you are good players. All of you are important to the story. So it's actually a bad thing when you guys aren't involved. Yeah.
I feel good about myself.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Da da da, song, yada yada. We know the deal.
Anyways.
I would dearly love to know why I was your first example.
I honestly, the first one that came to my head.
You think of me that much? Aww.
Roll 20.
I don't know, alphabetical order. Let's go with that.
Sure, why not? Then Aramal would have been first.
Amber
She's
would have
not
been
a
first.
player.
Yeah, but it's the only thing I have open.
Amber's the name of the character, not the player, and Aramau isn't a player, no offense. I consider it almost like a code GM in some ways.
Whatever.
Well, Josh gets
GM's
mad because I
assistant.
play. Josh gets mad because I actually play too much.
All right.
Oh yeah,
Finn's gonna try.
I commented. Josh actually probably planning to get the kid killed. You should turn on him.
All right. Finn's gonna try and reset his computer.
Wait, what? Josh was what?
I said, Josh hates Rayan. He's probably planning to get him killed. You should turn on him.
If that happened, we wouldn't have to. The
I think
audience
we'd
would get to
riot.
him long before we did.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like audience, turn on the DM. Incite your.
But yeah, Finn's resetting his computer. Let's see if that works. If not, then we're gonna have to do the total.
That'll be annoying, but This is going
I
longer
don't
than I thought it would.
Eat this last
I don't know if
cookie.
it's,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's certain that Josh would kill Ryan, but he's the DM. He's contractually obligated to destroy all that is good.
Get it away from me. I've had at least 5 of them. I feel so terrible right now. I feel like I've had a horrible binge.
All right, but
by the way,
I'm biting my tongue because I love Blissey.
But in the
have you guys seen the Nostalgia Critic's first review of it?
The remake or the original?
His review of the original.
The 1991.
I actually have, yes.
Okay, you know when he's talking about how he imagined after the shower scene, the clown was just staring at the kid awkwardly for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm imagining that right now, just stare.
Okay, bye.
I mean, I can look at that and remember. I could see why that's creepy. But of all things, the It clown is not the reason why I'm scared of clowns. It's the clowns from outer space that scared me.
Oh, killer clowns from outer space.
Killer clowns, yeah, those clowns scared me to death.
What?
I've only saw bits and pieces of this movie. It was on a sci-fi marathon, and one of the first things I see is a giant clown head with fangs. And then the next thing I know, I see more clowns, and I see people cocooned in cotton candy. And these clowns are stabbing straws into the cotton candy and sucking.
Hey, Finn can hear again.
Hello!
Yes!
Okay.
All right,
resetting worked. Good. Okay, so to recap, we found a map, we found trinkets found a trinket that looks like an hourglass, and we found basically the schematics or the inner workings of the spell thingy.
Okie doke.
So if we can't do knowledge, planes, or arcana, does anyone want to do a good old-fashioned appraisal?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, go for it.
Wait, it's not magical, you said, right?
Not magic.
Yeah, it's
So identify magic item won't do anything.
Josh, out of character, what happened to the body, the guard that Simula zapped? Where is he? I'm not seeing.
He's kind of ash right now.
Let's see.
Oh.
I have a.
He's not feeling himself right now.
Oh my gosh, stop it.
I think he deteriorated a little bit.
So Taylor, are you gonna roll that appraisal or?
I'm not I don't have anything in appraisal. That would be just a regular knowledge check.
I thought appraisal you didn't need. Do you need it to be trained? I don't think you do.
It's not a trained skill that I have.
I don't think it needs to be trained. Does it?
It would just be honestly. It would just be a basic knowledge roll.
Hang on, let me see something. Because I got some appraisal, but I've got some pretty decent appraisal. And Finn, go to the corner.
Ciao. Hey, you guys did it too.
Yeah, but it's over now. Go to the corner.
Okay, hang on. Let me. Hang on. There we go.
Yeah. Let's be fair.
I don't want to end up breaking it.
Yeah, let's be fair, Finn. Right now, they need to ash out what this hourglass is.
No.
Can we not? Some of us have other things we need to do after the game.
Some of us have families. Show mercy.
All right, let's ash things out, guys.
Okay.
You want to share a corner with me?
You're already in the corner. Anyway.
If this weren't going to be broadcast, I'd be name dropping you like whoa, Blissey.
Faye, is it possible to interpret?
Why?
I'm rolling reflex just to make sure I catch it.
Don't break it.
Yeah, you tip over the hourglass and
do I catch it?
Reflex check.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
No.
Wait.
Ivan, could you be a deer and cast mend?
Yeah. I was just about to do that.
You see Semula giving a sarcastic clap from the corner.
Hey, that's my shtick.
I'm gonna cast men to fix everything.
Faye is stepping away from the table. I'm going to say that she's just too distraught by everything that she's found out and is absolutely not in her own head right now.
Actually, Rava speaks up. That gives me a thought, and it's admittedly an odd one, so allow me to explain. I believe it is best that we cause a ruckus in here after we're done. He points to the pile of ash. Knowing the bureaucracy, they likely know that we are assigned a guard. And if that guard, while assigned to us, suddenly goes missing, even though they don't find the body, while it was guarding us, it is going to raise suspicion on us. But if we create the impression that there was an attack, a fight in this room, then we could simply say that he was just another casualty.
A fight with what, though?
Did we at any point promise we wouldn't hurt? We made a deal that no one would hurt us. Did we at any point in that deal say we wouldn't hurt them?
Don't stab him in the back, otherwise he's eating our hearts.
Yeah, him. That wasn't him.
The narrative could simply be that, well, we are looking for information from the traitor. Perhaps the traitor in disguise or someone working for said traitor tried to hide information. We got here at the same time, and a scuffle ensued. If we create the illusion of such an event happening through a few tears in our clothes, wounds on us, and signs of a scuffle in the room, just breaking it, we could make that deception even more convincing.
We are weaving quite a web of lies.
But anyway, Ivan, are you able to mend the trinket?
Yeah, I'm looking at my spell list. I don't see mend on here. I don't remember where. I'm not sure where it is.
It would be a lower level spell, right? Like
it would be a 0 level, wouldn't it?
I don't think it's that low.
I don't think it's 0.
Let's see.
Check your higher levels.
Yeah. Let's see. Mislead. Monster. No. With curse. No. Heroism. No. New. Maintain attack magic, some instrument, presentations, good dancing nice, no direction, open close. Where is it?
Check your old sheet.
Oh, my old sheet. Okay.
Back in the day when we had our sheets on
Google Sheets.
Yeah.
Force God, 7 years ago, we used Google.
What are you looking for?
It's mend spell.
Like mend spell. I'm looking at my spells. I don't see it on here.
He's used it before, so he does.
Yeah, he's got to have it. He's used it.
I think it's a level. It's either a 0 or 1, I believe.
Yeah, check your old.
I feel like it was a level 1 spell.
It'd probably be.
Yeah, checking right now. Sorry, this is taking so long.
It's fine.
Because none of us have ever gotten lost on our character sheets ever. It's never happened.
Yeah, that should be a level 0 spell. Why don't you have?
I haven't.
In there.
It should be. Yeah, I'm checking my document right now. It's a level 0.
All right. Well, looks like I got something to add.
Oh well.
Give me 2
For
seconds.
now, can we just say that he cast it for the sake of expedience?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. So yes. Mending 3.5.
Abracadabra.
A la Reparo.
All it. Okay. The thing is about mending, it only repairs a small break or a tear in an object.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And you just broke an hourglass.
Anybody got a time reverse spell?
Nope.
That would be didn't bring the time stone with me, sorry.
If
any of you were that powerful, I would recommend simply forgoing the deal and simply trying to extract the coin from Despater by force.
At this point, that would be less complicated.
But perhaps more suicidal.
Certainly involves less lying, anyway.
Well, if you think you're up to the task,
All right.
I didn't say I was.
But anyway, so we have it. Okay, so unfortunately, we're gonna have to
Where's my?
destroy the room.
Hang on, I'm gonna look through something.
Character, they probably would be.
What?
Nothing.
I still
Nothing.
would rather not risk it.
I said nothing.
Yeah, Simula's kind of tapping her foot in the back corner.
All right, we need to hurry this thing up.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I walk over to Stimulus. Is there a particular reason why you'd set it up so neatly?
Oh no, the hourglass is just there just to be there. It really had no significance.
No, like okay. Well, I meant the papers. Why were just so neat? Why were just so neat and tidy?
Why don't you look at the map?
John looks at the map.
He sees a room that's been circled in red and has the words "Go here, dummies" on it.
You know, I'm starting to wonder what this. I'm trying to wonder what this paper's trying to say. What do you guys think?
I want to.
All the map.
I'm gonna murder.
I'm just gonna go hang myself on my tail now.
So Robin,
Amber, not sure that's physically possible.
I'll find a way.
Travis, why are we cleaning up after Simula's mess again?
Because we're dumb.
Simple. Mutual agreement. We help
Right.
her. She helps us.
Okay, Gerald takes the map. So that way he knows where the heck he's going.
All right. So
Even subtlety is not
you're gonna go to the room.
Don't we need a little time for him to set up the forgery?
Yeah. So you're gonna do that?
Yeah, give me.
And that was, and I would have rather say, like he said, when they get back to the room, that was basically his intention. If Faithera and/or Owen can perfectly recall what the instructions say, then they can dictate to Jalaram, who can use that information to forge an exact copy of it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's do. All right, attempt to forgery.
Let's go back to the.
Oh no!
That's one really paper.
Oh man.
Yep. All right. You accidentally break the quill that you were using to write the forgery.
Okay, can I mend that?
Well,
that is something that is perfectly mendable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, here's actually the good thing. It's actually a good thing he failed that badly because it's a noticeable fail.
Yeah, there's no anything but.
All right. Well, let's just
try again.
I guess I can try again. Oh, a lot better.
That is so much better.
We like that rule.
Simula just shakes her head. I swear you people are going to be the death of me. Oh, wait.
I believe they were.
Anyway.
Simula turns to Ravis. That was the joke, dingus.
Faye just kind of visibly winces when she says that.
All right. So, how do we set up an attack like this?
Simula gives you like a really dumb look.
Actually, I believe this is where Simula can come in.
I gave you everything you need to survive. You are doing this on your own. I'm not going to spoon feed you everything.
You know, we could always simply go to the Spate and give him the information he actually wants.
That is true, but you're not going to do that, are you?
Actually, I might.
Really?
After all, you've given us... After all, the agreement you made was one, letting us know where Jaminia is, but while we do not know her exact location, we could still figure it out for ourselves. Two,
Oh, and you don't know.
And 2 was
But
the
you don't
shrine.
know. But you don't know anything about this place, do you? Simula walks over and says, "Okay, you all are taking too long. It's being ridiculous." She takes the map and points at the circle.
Yes.
I literally spelled it out for you. Go here, dummies. And then she shoves it in Jalorm's face.
We were going there. Thank you very much.
Cute.
I'm sorry.
Let's go to the red room. The red circle room. Now, please.
As you wish.
All right. I follow the map.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, just make sure.
All right. You follow the map.
Is this going to cause us to move?
Whee!
Woohoo!
Okay.
You find a very, very very, very ornate and well-kept room.
Ornate.
Ornate.
That's what didn't I say that?
No.
They said ornate.
You said ornate. They said ornate.
Oh.
Mate.
Anyway.
Potato.
All right.
Literally.
All right.
Continue.
So, yes, you're in a bedroom. What do you do?
Not sleep. Search?
Yeah, I guess search
No.
check. Can we get another? No.
It would be a plant. It would be planting evidence, not looking for it.
Quite so.
Yeah.
You've made the forgery.
All right.
Simply put it somewhere would be somewhere that would seem.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm searching for. Okay, where would be a good spot to put it?
Under
You
her
know-
mattress.
I'm gonna search the room anyway, in case there's something that would be of interest to us.
20.
Ravis will keep watch.
21. Where would be a good spot?
That's not a, well. Yeah, that's that. I don't find much. I don't think.
All right, where would be a good spot to put it?
Under the mattress, I would think.
All right. So you search around and you actually find a little diary.
Aha!
Oh, that's even better.
Oh, dude.
Again. Like,
I'll look if you want to protect a princess or.
I suspect that someone's had a bad experience with diaries in his life.
We can talk about that later. In the meantime, Rose can take a look at it.
All right.
okay.
Dear diary, that devil's horns are so dreamy.
I really
no.
hope it's not that.
No, because the last time I read a journal / diary, I learned about the Warren sex life. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ew. Thanks. I
Truly a terror.
managed to put that out of my mind.
Admittedly, Rose would be able to take it.
Okay.
No, you Simula's sex life.
Anyway,
I said Rose would be able to take it. I
Can
didn't say I would.
we not? I made those vague for a reason.
Okay. Anyway, Jalom looks to find a decent spot for it, and
Why not in the diary?
oh, okay, that works.
I mean, if that's where a girl keeps her secrets, right?
okay.
I mean, excuse my lack of knowledge of humanoid culture, but that was my understanding.
I guess. Yeah, I gotta put it between. If you can find a juicy page, work with that.
Do I find a juicy page?
Actually,
Just check.
yeah, if you find any. Oh, every door to it has had some feud with their parents.
With
if you
their
could
parent,
find
yeah.
a page that speaks of maybe a disagreement and put it there, that might further serve to condemn.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
Or the page after.
Amber says we should get on with it.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Get
All right.
on with it.
Yes.
All right.
No.
So you
Get on with it.
Stop, please.
So you start flipping through the pages, and you find you find an entry detailing how Malaklabra was upset, is kind of not happy with how many consorts that Despater is taking.
Ah, I see.
There we go.
All righty. Carefully place it in between the. Carefully place it in between the pages.
Yeah,
Yes.
how about
You also-
right after?
You also find on that same page you also find that she's not happy with She kind of misses her true mom.
Aww.
Mrs. Mommy.
My heart just broke.
You do remember this is a devil, correct?
Yeah.
Meaning that it's literally forged of evil.
I know.
I'm aware,
No,
but
doesn't mean it can't have mommy love.
yeah, I know. Just after looking through that, it just put in the pages and sets it down.
All right. So now what?
Give. It's worth a shot to say we have at least a bit of a hunch that it might be your daughter. Like it might be your daughter.
And how do we have that hunch?
Much as I'm loath to suggest this, perhaps we should take the diary to him.
And we came across this diary how?
She has a point.
Yeah.
That is one question I've been considering. What information led us to this room?
Well, the fact that you did mention.
Yes, Amber?
The fact that you mentioned. Yes.
Simula destroyed.
Unless I believe I.
Wait.
No.
Hang
Hold on, Amber was going to say
Roberts,
something.
1 second. Amber? Go
Rob
ahead.
silenced himself.
Simula destroyed a body not too long ago. Could use his ashes from that room and display it all over in here.
For what
And how would
purpose?
that help exactly?
Well, she killed somebody in that room, and the same ashes are in this room.
Whoa.
Where are you going with this?
She's saying make it look like the scuffle led us here, maybe?
Or
Ashes don't tend to move around, but
the idea is that the ashes were in the bedroom, and we were saying we were attacked. We noticed that our guard was disintegrated. We didn't get a chance to see who did it, but we followed the ash trail leading to here.
Amber nods.
that could work. Second of all, there may be another thing we can do to give more evidence. If we appeal to Despata's ego, and I suspect he is quite a large one, then we simply say this to him. You did such an excellent job, sir, of keeping this information secret that only someone very powerful and very close to you would have had a chance to pick up on it.
So if we use both ideas, make it seem like we headed to the room on that hunch based on that premise, and then with the ashes spread around in here, it would make it seem far more likely and would give us a reason to search the room.
All right, let's execute it.
Right.
Okay, so leaving the diary in its spot, place a little bit of the ash by the door and leading up to the diary.
Wait, we'd have to go back, grab the ash.
We'll just do this notionally. How's
Yeah.
that?
Okay, so
you all head back. So you all head back down and execute Amber's suggestion. You grab a whole bunch of the ashes, and you spread them a little bit around in there, and you spread a little bit around in Malacalabra's bedroom, and then.
Well, also on the way back there, leaving a little bit of a trail there.
Yes, indeed.
Are you referring to the daughter or Simula?
Lucid keeps on saying that we need to turn Simula in, and
Simula can provide more long-term benefit. Pato could.
Last time we did that,
We still don't have evidence.
There's also the fact to consider, which I don't like.
but
If Simula is turned in, they'll probably destroy her, and what happens to Jaminia?
That is also
honestly,
correct.
Simula is our only connection to Jaminia.
I wish there was a way we could do both.
But right now, we only have that option, so let's continue.
They're right, Lucy.
Yeah, it's really annoying because wait, actually, Ravus would be speaking Elven, right?
Huh?
Probably.
Faye was
Lucid
speaking
speak
in
Elven.
common. Lucid speaks Sylvan.
That's
Okay.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not, I don't think Ravus has that language, or does it? Let me check what language.
No.
I highly doubt it.
Yeah,
He might.
that's a language that's typically associated with fairies.
Yeah.
True, but I doubt it, but I did give him a lot of languages due to high intelligence score, so it's possible.
Okay, well.
No, he doesn't.
Okay,
He
that was
doesn't.
easy.
All right. Anyway, so we execute the plan.
Yep.
I know what he did, Lucid. Please.
You mean she did?
What she did.
Where the heck are we? Okay, there we are.
All right.
Where are we?
To the right.
To the right again.
Bottom right.
There we are.
I seem to be in the bedroom.
Oh.
Nani?
Huh.
You need a moment, Owen?
No, I just seem to have ended up in a different spot from everybody else.
Yeah, there he is.
There he
Yeah,
is.
that was weird. As soon as I moved you over, that happened. That was weird.
Okay. I'm okay.
But yes.
Wow, you are subtle, Josh.
What?
Uh-huh.
On the one hand, you make the choice of turning similar. On the other hand, you make the choice of turning the daughter. Subtle.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you stand before Despater. He is gleefully folding and unfolding his hands. Oh, the immortals have returned. Please tell me you have good news to report.
We have news to report. I cannot exactly say that it is good.
Despater frowns. Uh-oh.
Sir Despater, how careful were you with hiding your information? Your knowledge about the methods to control the spirits?
Only the closest people next to me were aware of my secrets. And even then, I did not tell them everything because I am not stupid.
Forgive me, but I must ask this before I proceed. Are you absolutely certain?
You dare question when I tell you the truth?
I merely wish to make sure that I do not say something that would offend you even greater if I am mistaken.
Very well. So, I eagerly await your report. Who is the traitor?
Out of character, do we have the diary with us?
Yes.
We came close. We believed that we had discovered who it was while we were going through documents, exchanges that you had made with the other servants. We were narrowing it down, and then we were attacked. Someone, we didn't see their face, disintegrated one of your guards. However, some of his ash got on them, a lot of it actually, and we were able to follow a trail. And it led us. He walks forward to Despater and hands him the someone's
The diary.
I'm assuming he said diary. Okay.
Yeah, he hands him the diary.
Immediately, Malakraba looks at that. Wait, where did you get that? And immediately, Despater's eyes look look towards her.
So it was your bedroom, then, I assume. You did say that only someone close to you would know this, Despater. That actually makes perfect sense.
Despater's looking at it's like looking at her, and he grabs the diary with a trembling hand. He slowly
turn to page 394.
He slowly opens it, and he pulls out the plans, And then he reads the diary entry. Smoke shoots out of his nostrils, and both the plans and the diary burst into flames.
Oh boy.
My own flesh and blood has betrayed me.
Yikes! Don't hurt your throat, dude.
I know, right?
Malakraba looks and said, "No, this isn't true. I wouldn't do this.
The proof is right in front of me, and I think we could actually go look. Guards! Yes. Search my daughter's room."
They fly off.
We shall see.
I think we already took the evidence out, but
yeah, but
we shall get the confirmation very, very soon. I wouldn't hold your breath, daughter.
The imps come back.
Oh, glorious Despater! We have come and returned, and we come with disparaging news. It is as the black person said.
excuse me.
That is the most unfortunate wording you have ever said in your life, Josh.
Come on, he's literally black.
I know. I love this so much.
Come on, guys, he's a devil.
Sorry. Okay, back on track.
Come on, guys, have a modicum of maturity about this.
You're asking us to be mature?
Sorry. Just context for the.
Look, Josh, you've asked me to control my swearing. That's pretty much taken my maturity to the brim.
Yeah. Continue.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyways, it is as he said. There are ashes, and there are little bits of it sprinkled from the control room all the way to Malakraba's bedroom.
Sloppy.
Despater, it's like his eyes are pretty much glowing red right now. He lifts up he lifts up his staff as if he's about to strike her. But then he just drops.
Get out!
What?
Get out! You!
He points to one of the demons behind her. To the devils behind her.
Take her away from me! I do not want to see this filth any longer! Just put her in another place where I don't have to see her!
Oh boy, that does not bode well.
Out of character, Josh would like a lozenge.
I know, right? Dang.
Seriously, man. How are you doing that without killing your throat?
I had a lot
get
of
a long
practice.
time.
Oof. Yikes.
Simula has wings? How did I not know this?
What?
No, that's someone
Holy-
else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna say. I know that's someone else, but wow, that works. But that fits perfectly.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, take away the wings, and it's like, yeah, that's exactly the kind of stuff that Simula would wear, and that's kind of the pose she'd have. Like, wow, dude, you.
Nailed it.
So
Okay.
yes.
Who is the artist for this one?
The link is in the description.
Okay, I'm copying and posting. And
Like, this could have been something that this would have been something for the module that he's using, not something for Welcome to the Show itself.
Yes. So Despater is absolute. Yeah, Despater just sits down in his chair. It's like,
How can I be betrayed by my own flesh and blood?
Simula walks up to him and pats him on the shoulder. Sir, my glorious Archduke. it's just these things just happen. You can't really trust your own blood either. I suppose not. Then all of a sudden his conniving grin reappears. You have fulfilled your end of the bargain. Sorry if I gave you a scare there. I have problems controlling my temper, as you can see, yes. He walks up to
After
Ravis.
betrayal such as that, you were quite in your right to be angry.
I'm glad you are so understanding. I hope this doesn't lessen your opinion of me. Here, it's like he snaps his fingers, and then like a little electricity cracks, and a coin appears. Take this with my humblest of apologies. Know that the deal still says, and you are welcome back in D's at any time.
I appreciate the offer. Is there anything the six of you wish to do here before we leave? Personally, I'd recommend we make haste as soon as possible.
I simply wish to move on.
Yeah,
Very well. Very well. Several of my imps shall escort you out of here, and I will make sure they have the proper documentation that they are under my protection. Yes. Have a lovely, lovely day. You are escorted out by some imps, and you are being led to one of the edges of this layer of Diz. You see a familiar face upon a familiar lake surrounded by fog. He stretches forth his bony hand.
Ravis just flicks the coin over to men.
He snatches it out of midair.
Oh,
and
good.
Then he directs his
campaign right then and there.
Yeah. Then he directs you onto the boat.
Faye is very shaky.
I try and help her into the boat.
All right. You are now on the river Styx once more.
Woo!
Yeah.
Fun times.
Very purpley.
So, anything that wants to happen?
Faye, it's taking everything Fairthorn has to not scream.
Yeah. And Ivan's just kind of quietly crying to himself because he knows they did what had to be done, but he was a little, just to see a family broken up like that, it got to him a little bit.
Jalum has the similar reaction, just thinking,
so we
I probably could have said something to just talk to his daughter. But I didn't say.
Amber's a blank slate of shock.
Lucid wants to know where that orb is that Simula spoke of.
Ravis holds it up.
Yeah, you hear a voice. Congratulations, you did it. I always knew you could do it.
Where was she taken?
To the first layer of Avernus. I assume she's to help Belle do battle with the demons.
She's in Avernus?
Wait, that was the first level we were at.
That's that's the first layer. Yes. Well, a promise is a promise. And I just want to say, I'm so glad that you were able to do this. You made me all so proud the way you just lied. You lied just so you could get what you all wanted. I'm so proud of you. You're becoming more like me.
Cusses and draconic.
It was a basic deception and nothing we need praise for.
You hear it fade out, but before that, she says, "Keep telling yourself that."
Fairthorn vomits over the side of the boat.
I hold her. I hold her head.
You see a claw slowly reach up and try and touch Fairthorn's face.
I pull her back.
Karen looks up. Do not go over the side. I am not going to retrieve you.
We had to frame an innocent. Yes, she was a devil, but she was innocent. And without a second thought, we tore her away.
Second thought? Faithorn, do not give us such... If you did not have a second thought that speaks to you, do not speak for everyone.
Of course I had second thoughts, but I just... It took so long, it took so much effort for me to reach a place where I could live with myself and where Corellin could be proud of me. And now this. And now we had to do this. Not to mention how foolish I was acting back at the garden. What are we going to... This is what it's going to take to save her?
Yes. If you had any doubts about that before coming to hell, perhaps I shouldn't have been the only one to second guess myself.
I've honestly had nothing but doubts ever since we came here, but I keep being told that what has to be done needs to be done.
Path to hell is paved with good intentions.
Indeed.
The path to hell is paved with pain, suffering.
We've made deals with the devils, we've lied, we've killed. We can climb out of here having not sold our soul or lost our soul, and we still can't guarantee we won't be back.
I thought I was prepared to do anything. I thought that I could handle whatever Bator could throw at me. I thought that after my father, nothing could be worse. And now I see myself starting to turn into him.
We all have that ability.
I suppose our arrival will be when we part ways.
Faithorn, remember what the imp said about repenting? I know, like, you repent your actions, like, your soul will be saved.
Perhaps it is not. Perhaps it did not deserve to be saved. And she just goes quiet after that.
Jalum, after hearing this, just plants one right on her. You most certainly are worth saving.
All right.
I wish all of Ravis will say. I'm just going to say something now. In case there's not time to say it later, I suppose I should wish all of you the best of luck on your travels.
And with that, I think we shall now make this the end of the chapter.
Woo!
Oh, how long? 7 hours?
My many.
Actually, hang on. 5:45, I think, actually, yeah. No, sorry, it's 6:45.
Yeah, that was about, what?
It's 11:16 in the morning for me.
Yeah, 3.5 hours.
That makes it roughly about what we usually play through anyway.
Yeah,
so.
honestly, that probably would have been where we would have been at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I just, I'm proud that we didn't actually get into combat.
Mm-hmm.
I am too.
Well,
I
set you up for combat, but you guys didn't take it.
Yeah, we went nope. Yeah. We noped out of there.
We noped on out of there.
I was willing to stay and take all of them down because I had a spell that neutralized pretty much the entire opposing force, but nobody wanted to stick around and do the coup de grace.
So
There was
Because it wasn't
as I
necessary.
said
We're
to
like, eh.
yeah, as I said to Josh later, there was literally nothing to be gained from fighting them.
Yeah, I think that's
other than experience. So yeah, you guys gained no experience from this little encounter.
You know what we gained?
Finished the quest.
We gained life
Yeah, but-
experience.
Speak for
milestone
yourself.
based,
I kind of had
I'm
not
technically
much to
under
do.
life experience, but you know.
But yes, so yeah, I think you kind of realize like a couple of the moral conundrums that you're going to be facing down here.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, Rather's
I'm-
trying to get to it. Sorry, I'm talking over you guys.
I'm gonna say straight up, when I was rereading the terms of the Sanctify spell, I was absolutely terrified that Josh was going to do exactly what he did this chapter with Simula. I was terrified of it. And I've been trying to mentally prepare myself for whatever Simula was going to start throwing in Fairthird's direction. Did not expect her to start like freaking flirting with Jalarim right in front of her.
Oh, I rolled a jump check, but then Ivan blocked me.
Yeah, I was like,
I was gonna jump
outta
her.
here.
I was gonna pounce her butt and hold her up against the wall, and I was gonna ask her, "Give me one reason why I should kill you right now, other than the obvious."
I stopped you because it's like we had to hear what she wanted to say first.
I didn't want to hear what she had to say.
I know, but it's like that was what was the best for the team. So I was like, kind of
I would
context.
have given me something to do.
But yeah, that was
Speaking
interesting
of-
how Amber was the one who came up with the ash plan.
Yeah, that was actually really
that was
impressive. I'm
brilliant,
really
yeah.
impressed by
Yeah.
that, Bliss.
Okay.
I've said before, you are actually one of the smartest people in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got lucky that one part.
No, just play a game. Go to
No.
Lucky. That was intelligence.
I thought everybody would have noticed that. I'm like, we have evidence to borrow from this room.
I will say this. I will say this. I can't give specific examples myself because I can't remember them, but there have been multiple cases, even in season 1, where you have hit the nail right on the coffin when your assumptions, your instincts have been spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
unfortunately, yeah, it's like yes. I love how everyone's complimenting Amber right now, but unfortunately, I do have to go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Let us
I need to
Josh.
go make dinner.
Thank you very much for everyone
Yeah.
joining us here today, and big thanks to Josh for giving us another chilling chapter.
Ugh.
And let us look forward to the next session, shall we?
Oh, I'm going to have such a hard time with Faye next session. Oh man.
Same thing
You
with.
guys what the problem that Ravens is having at the moment is?
He's got he's got three people vying for his soul.
Oh no, that's hardly anything to worry about. No, the real problem is Gemini is located in the top layer, but Loth is on the second to last. The other party now has no reason to follow along with him.
Wait a minute. What? Jaminia is on the top layer?
Mhm.
That's what she just said. That's what Josh just said.
Malacalibra is.
Yeah,
on the top
Malacalibra
layer.
is who I asked after, not Jaminia.
Oh,
I was asking after
right.
the princess
Then
where she
the
was
whole,
taken.
Then the whole, I guess this is goodbye thing. I'll just say that's out of character because I thought he was saying Jaminia.
My understanding, my question was in regards to the arch devil's daughter.
And I thought
We
it was
can-
because you
we
said
can,
where
like-
is she?
We'll clarify with Josh later, but
Shay.
Yeah.
Malacalibra is in Avernus. Meanwhile, Jaminia, according to Faye's scry, is in a place where she is unconscious and cold. Does that sound like Avernus to you?
Nope.
Honestly, it could be.
What? Get out of here.
Avernus is the
they're not
level of
keeping-
hellfire.
How do we know they're not just keeping her in a block of ice?
Exactly.
Also,
Could be in
come
any
on,
layer.
buzzer.
We'll
Just in a
figure it
cold
out
death.
later. It is way late. I need to make dinner.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Well,
bye-bye.
Let us wrap up for this evening.
Yes.
Thank
Play
you,
the game. I call the
everyone.
forgery check.
And take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.
boy.